everyone, welcome to Frosty Faustings 15. Our first top 8 of the tournament pretty much is going to be Mortal Kombat 11, and I am SakiSakura here with UltraDavid. Let's go. How you doing? How we feeling?
Very excited to be here. Yeah, this is a tournament that I've been to over the last couple of years. Last time, I played an MK. I'm really happy to be back commentating it as well. And to take a look at the top 8, we have a very interesting one. We have players not just from NA, we have players from Europe here as well, making a big splash. We're about to see at least one of them. We'll get into the top 8 shortly.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, that is going to be K-Top versus Almighty Adonis. You know, it's interesting coming into Frosty Faustings. It was talked about how they were actually seeded against King Gambler.
Yeah.
King Gambler being the favorite of the tournament, and then of course K-Top, no stranger to competition, just as strong. However, King Gambler not making it, had to DQ himself, and so now we see K-Top going up against Almighty Adonis with a really incredible bracket path as well to boot. So really excited. I'm not too sure what characters they're going with, but let's talk a little bit about Almighty Adonis. I was actually talking with some of the players in the actual bracket. He's a Jax player, believe it or not, and has actually been getting, I think it's the 4-4-2-1 if I'm not mistaken, that string where you can technically punish Jax on it, and just been getting away with it the entire time. So that's been really cool to see. So couple of pretty good players, and really exciting to see, K-Top coming back out, trying to compete as well. Twins to boot.
Yep.
Like, I feel like it's no stranger when it comes to twins being in Mortal Kombat 11.
Right? Somehow that just keeps showing up. Obviously, K-Top and H-Top have been strong for a long time. They both did a lot of work out in European weekly leagues. We saw them on the PlayStation stuff quite often, for example. So very strong players. However, as you said, it's not something that we've seen quite as often just because some of that stuff hasn't been streamed quite as often. Yes. I did ask them, though, before the tournament, are you still playing MK like that? Are you still grinding this game? And the answer was yes. Like, they're definitely still taking it very seriously. And in this top 8, they're both there in winner's side. So K-Top and Almighty Adonis are going to be on one side. The other one is going to be Aztec versus H-Do.
Yes, and that is, again, two, classic players. I see Aztec all the time.
Oh, yeah.
In just the PlayStation tournaments.
Yeah.
I will say I am a little biased on that. Aztec's one of my favorite players to actually commentate.
Absolutely right. So I'm going to struggle on that one too.
And then of course H-Top, brother of K-Top.
Yeah.
Another really strong player. It's interesting too how we're seeing a lot of these strong players still in year 3 coming out, playing, competing, really showing what they're worth pretty much. And again, it's just another year to really push that challenge. And then in our loser side, we have, and this one's a really cool one, you saw it on Twitter, shout outs to Tento making top 8 here at Frosty Faustings. That's right, commentators can place too,
That's
okay? Awesome. Versus Zentai, Florida Shang himself. Yeah. We have another Florida boy, Too Easy, versus Icy Boogie, who is a Frost loyalist as well. He's been really coming on the grind. I remember in Combo Breaker, I got to actually play against him in bracket, and just a really awesome, up-and-coming player, just overall. And again, one that is so focused on character loyalty too.
I'm really excited for the state of the game at this moment. Obviously, it has been some years. 4 years ago is when the game was announced. A little bit over 4 years ago.
Oh, don't make me feel old.
Well, we're all ancient at this point. But no, so that's by far the longest time for a NRS game to go while still being the main game. And that's resulted in some interesting things. I think that's part of why I think we've begun to see players who are really focused in on one character. We're seeing a Jax in top 8. Not that anybody thinks Jax is terrible, but it's it's just not something that you tended to see. 100%. The loyalists over time are really people who end up coming out. That's something we see across fighting games.
Absolutely.
It's not something we terribly often got to see in NRS games because they're typically a 2-year cycle. So personally, I'm super hyped for this state of the game, this end game that we're getting to sit on for years.
Absolutely. And again, just with the Ultimate, specifically the Ultimate expansion for Mortal Kombat 11, we see characters that are straying away from that competitive variation and have those customizations to them. So Jax is one of those characters that has quite a bit of tools from those customized variations, which is really awesome. And then, of course, you have the classic Jackie Briggs. Yeah. Been part of the meta for all of pretty much Mortal Kombat 11. And, with good purpose, too, because she's such a good character, both up close as well as in the air, mobility-wise. This is going to be an interesting matchup just because we see a sort of like semi-grappler character in Jax.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot that Jackie can also contest, can also actually pressure up with.
For sure.
It's going to be an interesting time to see how Almighty Adonis actually goes ahead and faces off against K-Top with it.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the Jax variation is when he comes in this.
All right.
So I believe we have Almighty Adonis on the one-player side and K-Top on the right.
Mm-hmm. And like you mentioned, K-Top being from Greece.
Yep.
So coming out here to North America, oh, getting opened up by Jackie right there. Forward 4 and going for that full corner. There goes the back 2 into the dash punch, and this is where Jackie gets really scared.
Yo! Just outside.
Beautiful stuff right there. And K-Top, even though now in that corner gets the side switch, able to open up. Those are training just a little bit.
Yo,
Beautiful
let's go.
Down 1.
Big chance now for Almighty Adonis.
Okay, goes for the
Patient.
resend.
Taking his turn. Okay, unsafe, but we've got to make that happen sometimes.
Oh, whiffing on the grab, but still getting opened up by the goop. There goes the throw, and that does quite a bit of damage for the kill.
Yeah. Throw plus goop in the corner, though, is where K-Top starts.
It's like 18% or something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
because it's 15% for the regular throw, and there you
Okay.
have it. But forcing a breakaway, this is huge for Almighty Adonis. That means that Jackie has no meter to work with.
Those
And
hands are getting hot.
They're getting super heated
Okay,
up
spend
right
some.
now. Beautiful. Getting out of the corner and also getting the full screen carry practically.
Yeah, that was 300 before you had a chance to break out of it.
Plus frames here. Beautiful flawless block, but no way to respond back.
Oh, big chance.
Beautiful. Oh,
Get those hands a little hotter where the damage potential can really shine.
absolutely. And we have to be a little bit careful because any of those grabs can hurt. But here we go. K-Top getting the full damage in.
Really tough situation. Yeah, you can't even move into that.
You can't. There's goop. That's chip damage.
Yeah.
And there you have it. K-Top taking the first game.
Very strong. And right from the very, very start, K-Top, as he jumped in, he knew immediately it was time to get the pressure going. And you can see, as he said, he's really been still grinding the game a lot. He looks great.
Yeah, no, this was a really solid Jackie play. Very explosive Jackie as well.
Yeah.
You're not looking between, you're actually looking between 35 to 40% practically from this character. And just look at this pressure where Almighty Adonis has to kind of try to get out at some point. Beautiful counter hit with those down 1 checks.
Yeah, we've seen him. Okay, yes. Again,
Yep.
a chance, right? Not a lot out of that. Here he is.
There we go.
Heat him up.
Beautiful restand, goes for the mid, actually. There goes the overhead. And those arms are heated.
Woo!
And thankfully that mix-up trying to open up K-Top, but doesn't get the full grab.
Is that a
Tries to
chance? Not
jump.
quite.
Ooh. Beautiful. And actually gets the side switch too as well. Tries to throw out fireball. Oh, no!
Make it fancy, please.
Oh, it has to
Okay,
be
pretty
fancy.
good. Pretty good anyway.
Okay, okay. 26%, not bad.
No,
And
next hit's going to kill. If
also
he
has
finds
fatal
it.
blow, both players too. So loving these staggers. Beautiful down 1 check. Nice flawless block here. Tries to jump out, but
Oh, and the 2 bars.
Yup, those 2 bars don't exist anymore for Adonis. And that is definitely going to take that first round. Pretty expensive round, though, for K-Top, considering that not a lot of attack meter to work with, just getting back those bars, but also expensive for Adonis for using those breakaway just at the last second.
Ah.
What was that hit? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
very interesting, yeah.
Okay. Gonna try to go for the full push. Nice punish on the roll. The only thing bad about Jax in this sense is that mix-up on that low. Doesn't get the heated, but beautiful mid-check. There goes the overhead.
No, it's a big opportunity now.
Huge opportunity.
What? Really made Adonis pay. That, by the way, defensive bars are only now back. God, that was a long time.
Using the roll to try to get out, actually try to get that corner back.
Nope, she swayed back. That's the character.
Oh my god, the slight back block and then into the full forward 4 combo, 36%. Oh my god!
You got to see those skulls. That was right on the notch right there.
And this is actually going to kill
Yes.
because of the 950 health.
Yeah, 950 for sure.
Very good stuff there from Adonis to react with the fatal blow and get the advantage in this sense. This is just beautiful forward 4. Again, 34% from this character. Back 2 into the dash punch.
Confirms. Here we go. Adonis up close. Up close. The hands are white hot. Yes.
There goes the crushing blow. Very nice. Spends the meter to try to get the grab, but not going to be able to. Doesn't get the tech on the throw.
Here comes K-Top. He can come in. Yes, that's 2 offensive bars, though. The follow-up's not going to be too much.
Oh, there goes the jump in. And right there, K-Top taking the second game. That was a really good adjustment there on Adonis. But I see K-Top also making some adjustments as well. Noticing that Adonis is trying to do the down one check to try to like anti-air and not necessarily working too well. But what a crazy 2 games right now. K-Top being ahead of the game over Adonis, and just explosive, really on point with the hit confirms. You know, we see it, you have to have it, but also just being fully aware of what Adonis is trying to do. But then we talk about Adonis, who's also playing really solid in terms of his defense, trying to take advantage of both the rolls and, of course, the fatal blow. That fatal blow was insane to boot as well. Looking pretty solid between these 2 players. Definitely taking that minute to kind of adjust and do so. They're both reacting to each other and going into the different layers.
You can definitely see some changes happening. Yeah, that's good to see. Will we see any changes here from Adonis? We got ripped before. Yeah, the grab was there.
Yep. It looks like I think it's actually the punches, or the claps, if I'm not mistaken, that he has.
He did pick clap there. We didn't see that before, at least.
Always really cool to see that UI during character select, that you could just like select your moves.
For sure, man.
It gives like such an insight of like, okay, we're not going to do this, but we'll do this instead.
It's been the same opening twice. And now, oh no! Not quite where he wanted. Excellent tech, backing off.
Okay, good blocks right now from Adonis. Ooh, but still opening getting punished on the roll, using throw to do so. There goes plus frames. Goes for the mid check and then into the leap.
Yeah, you can see Adonis just trying to defense, just block it out a little bit, but all of these little hits have really added up. Look at this from K-Top.
Oh no, trying to go for the back 2 as a meaty, but was too early, mistiming it.
Oh, the rip combo, no.
Okay, nice roll, tries to get in. Doesn't get the punish off of the roll with the projectile, but gets opened up into dot damage.
Yeah, he actually moved forward, and that down one was the end either way. Even on block, that would have been it. As just sitting in the goop. So match point now for K-Top.
Yeah, I see Adonis really trying to get that down 1 anti-air, but just not going to be successful. K-Top's delaying those upgraded charges. Okay, nice mid-check here from Adonis.
Out of it right away. That is expensive for Jackie, though. It really limits her movement options.
Yes, it actually makes that leap like sort of default in a sense.
A little bit more predictable. Okay!
That's going to leave a mark for sure. And wow, another crushing blow to boot with the projectile. That was gorgeous. Catching the startup on the leap. Gets the grab.
It's not enough quite yet.
Oh, no!
3-3.
No crushing blow. It wasn't a counter hit. Adonis having to play safe. Doesn't have to overextend.
He is blocking for his life. Oh, okay!
I wouldn't even have done the down 1 there. That was way too risky.
Oh, boy.
Way too risky.
Excellent D.
Beautiful jump in. There goes the clap to get the plus frame.
Mixing it up a little bit. Mixing it up a little bit.
Okay, nice air-to-air here from K-Top. Gets the overhead going. This is where Jax gets scary in this corner, right? You get the mid-checks. There goes the clap, but not going to be able to hit to get the restand. Oh.
There it is. Yeah, he has taken that risk.
That is 30% there from K-Top. Plus frames. Tries to jump out of it. That is not your turn.
Okay, but did not break away this time, so gonna live.
And this fatal blow does scale too, like we're seeing it right now. Yeah,
he'll be alive here. But not much.
Oh!
That's actually great that he escaped! As he waits for it to come back, he would love to just wait it out. No! No meter burn on that. I was very surprised to see.
I think
might have just been a big read on it, and that's...
I think it was also the goop, the scare.
Well, that's certainly what ended up taking him out, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a match. Hey, let's go.
Oh man, I love seeing Mortal Kombat on offline. Like,
oh, it's so good.
It's such a different vibe.
Yes.
It's such a different hype. Like right now, like I'm not too sure if stream is able to hear it, right? But every time you either heard K-Top or Adonis throw out their like signature moves, the crowd is just like, hey, 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 it's hype.
People are doing the 8-8 for Jackie Briggs, all right? That's how you know that we're excited to be offline playing this at a major.
It's also really funny, too. Just, oh, man. I love it. Love it.
All right, well, next one coming up, as we talked about before, Aztec versus H-Dub there.
Yep.
Lining up to play.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Aztec, and Aztec's been feeling pretty good. He's been playing super solid as well. He's streaming. He's playing in these tournaments. You know, he's actually been on PC, too. He's been making some waves in the PC side of things, going back and forth between PC and console. And then, of course, you have H-Top. That's, listen, I think if you are a twin in the scene, that's like +10 damage buff. And, like, you're just good. Like, that's already your key into being a really good player, godlike player. You know, we have so many twins in our, like, in our scene. It's kind of crazy.
You got a built-in training partner.
Yeah, it's pretty
sweet.
Cool. But of course, I'm pretty sure Aztec will be going Kodo. He does have a RoboCop. It's actually a pretty good RoboCop. He also has like a Sindel as well. H-Top, I have a feeling might just go Jackie. I feel like that's also been a common thing too with twins being training partner. You tend to play the same. You know, maybe Fujin. That's also been another character too that's been like pretty solid, and also pretty common when playing with like a training partner as well.
Yeah, happy to see them out here. Very cool. Of course, they came out here in part, that is to say, the twins from Greece. They came out here in part for the Arxis qualification.
Oh.
That was a big reason why they ended up flying all the way across the world. But
you know what? I think it's K-Top, right? That's actually plays. I'm trying to remember. He plays, I think, Kai, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you're right. Absolutely. This is literally a Arxis final stop.
It is.
To qualify. So there's been tons of challengers. It's been kind of crazy, but
it's been going on for a while.
It gives an opportunity for some world talent to come in to our sort of
it's great.
part of the world.
Really
and
happy
actually
to
get
see it.
Yeah. Really good stuff to see. Yep, Kodo. Aztec being one of the few Kodos to actually use the cat. Every time I talk to a Kodo player, they're like, what's cat? And they usually go for like the command grab and other parts of that character. Whereas Aztec's been literally a believer to the cat since like day one, even when it was part of a competitive variation. So not gonna be surprised to see he starts off with that. And we're getting that button check too as well.
Yeah, that character's got a lot of strong options, no doubt about it.
Also, too, has the health to boot
with it, too. No doubt about that, yeah.
been a beefy boy since day one, for sure.
Yeah, cool, we are going to see it. Right, he goes right to the 1. So having Cat would be great in this case, and he is going to, in fact, do that.
Yeah, also, too, Spawn is just another character that not only is he cool in this game,
for sure,
he hurts so bad.
For sure.
Like, my entire health is just gone because of this character.
Yeah, great buttons, excellent fireball. So that's part of the Cat's utility here for Aztec as we go in. Oh, never mind, not quite. We're going to check some buttons, and then we're going to get into the actual match very shortly. But yeah, sick to see Spawn.
Both also have access to, I think, Wave Dash. They're both characters that like
very good at it,
can just move in and out too. Not all characters have like a really good Wave Dash or a good dash to be included. Also, we talk about it a lot when, at least when I'm seeing Spawn, that stand 3 is a really strong button
Oh
too.
Boy, 3-4 is so good.
Very much so.
Yep, no doubt about it. But yeah, there's a lot more to it. He's got a lot of great mids. He's got great range. He's got safety.
Yeah.
And he's got big damage output, as you mentioned, as well. So here we go. Other side of winners. We already know that K-Top is in winners finals. Will his brother join him, or is it going to be Aztec on the other side?
Gonna go right into it, skipping those intros. And bringing out the disc to start the match. Tries to go for the forward 2, but the projectile catching Aztec off guard twice. Beautiful punish off of the cape cancel, too.
Yeah, instantly taking his turn. Post Hiroki, but okay, hanging out.
I like it. I think Aztec's just feeling what H-Top's trying to pull out here. Oh, and there it goes. Breakaway early, too. Gets the back throw.
Yeah, that early breakaway means that if another hit happens, instead it's Aztec who gets it first. But Man, Spawn can really pump it out when the other opponent does not have those 2 defensive bars.
I like the down 1 check there. There goes that stand 3 like we were talking about. Ooh, that was going to be a little too close for Aztec.
Right? And nothing on it.
Oh,
What a back off
gosh.
first. That was so good. And blows it up.
Oh my God! 49%, what is this?
You got to make the read in there, and he did.
And that was a breakaway too, armor broken. Full force there.
No!
Aztec.
What a genius.
Sweaty as heck. Definitely bringing out the flawless block up too. But you're going to go for the reactable, unblockable. I see you, Aztec. I see you. There goes the back throw. Not going to keep that corner. Instead, trying to just play with projectile. Oh, and that's another crushing blow.
Gotta try to knock him out of the sun. He's threatening to, at least. That's the idea here for H-Dope.
Yeah, and also H-Dope has to actually go ahead and use a meter to get the mid-range on the projectile. So this is all Aztec right now, using meter full force. Gonna go ahead and bring out Sun. Yep.
No, yeah.
The only way to have avoided that for H-Dope is if he did Fatal Blow, but even then, that would have been a really risky move just because what comes after. Aztec still has a lot of health to work with.
Yeah.
So good choice there from Aztec to bring out Sun.
We'll see what he does. Will he make a change? No, back into it. Such a footsie-focused matchup. Here he is. Yeah, of course, coming off the 2 bars right away. Another big chance right away for H-Dope, and we'll see what he can pump out. No! Huge loss.
Also, really good awareness, too, from Aztec to not use the crushing blow, keeping it simple. Tries to whittle down the health, but there goes H-Dope. Once again, not going to be able to get the full
Steals a bit of a turn here. For Plus, okay.
Good blocks here from Aztec, going to safely cancel into the disc. Look at them, they're just like going in and out.
They got that movement, they got those big buttons. Oh, that's a whip punish, yes!
Yep,
here's Aztec.
Gonna use meter, put H-Dope into Fatal Blow territory right now. Ooh.
Hey!
Oh my gosh! And with that, Aztec's taking the first round. That was really smart using the crushing blow because he would have traded with the disc and the projectile.
Interesting to whiff punish like that. Aztec is playing so well, and he's up here for the command grab. Spends the bar on it, trying to get corner, yes.
Beautiful spacing here from Aztec, trying to find the forward 2 range, also avoiding the projectile too. There it goes, forward 2, not going to be able to fully continue. Safely ends with the disc.
Might have been looking for command grab there. H-Dope. Oh no! Again, Aztec's back in. He's really made great use of the spacing that he can play from.
I like it. Backs away to avoid the stand 3 and seals the deal with it.
He took only chip damage in that round.
He did.
He
only chip damage.
So we got to see a change of some kind here for H-Dope. I don't know if it's character or if it's strategy, but something's got to change. He's considering character, yeah.
Yeah, it's not, like the stand 3 is just not getting there like at like any point, which is kind of crazy. You know, Aztec's been taking advantage more of movement and spacing than H-Dope. Just strictly because that forward 2, like H-Dope's waiting for it. Wait, what?
What did I just hear? Did I hear? What year is it? What year is it?
Hold up, it's 2023 and we're picking Shiva?
And he's locking in with Shiva in winner's side.
Shiva? Are we?
Winner's top 8 for H-Dope. He bets it on a character that was changed pretty substantially and quite a while ago.
I'm in shock.
I am so surprised and impressed. Oh no.
And that move was also nerfed
It
too.
Sure was.
In addition to the stomp. So this is such an interesting change where H-Dope has to get in, but not going to be able to using the Dragon Fire.
That's already half-life on the pizzas like that, and that's just not going to cut it.
And that's 950 health too. Also realize Shiva got touched with Stomp
yes.
with the Dragon Fire, and her health is not good.
No doubt.
This is literally Aztec just chilling in, not really having to like overextend, play full screen practically.
And this is a character that struggles against the range of somebody like Kotal. With that huge forward 2, she just does not have buttons like that. Yeah, that's a useful move, but we've already seen it exploited quite a bit, and we see it again.
Aztec can take the trades all day.
Yeah.
H-Dope is the one that has to try to get in, but there we go. That's exactly what we like to see.
She certainly has mix-ups up close if he's got those. Oh no, you're gonna die. Yes, just like that. The sunlight seals it, and it's match point Aztec.
Wow, I'm still shocked at seeing Shiva. I mean, it was a good attempt right there. Just too late as well.
Okay.
But here we go, starting the round off early. Oh, and a crushing blow too as well. Gets the overhead, beautiful.
She's got the mix up close. Okay, yes.
Beautiful, there we go.
Big stolen turn.
Exactly.
Oh no, that's punishable, yes, and here comes Aztec. You gotta do it every now and then, right? Like that's the mix up there.
But a really great start there for H-Dope to actually go ahead and do it. Now just has to get the corner. Beautiful jump, but not going to be able to punish
Shiva buttons, no!
Here we go, Aztec going for the forward two. Oh! That's that.
Come on. Yeah, she's got 950. It's already done. Look at this, they've already done the handshake, and that pick does not pay off. And so it'll be Aztec in winners finals.
Wow.
Shiva, to bet it on Shiva, very interesting. I'd love to hear later what the thought process was there. But
I do too. I see it. We did get a glimpse of it, but against Kodo 4-2,
if you
just range.
I mean, if the idea there is you're losing in neutral, you're losing in footsies, which was happening, and so maybe you think, well, I got to mix it up. I got to get in and play my 50-50s. Fair enough. But I would suggest there are a couple of other characters that do that a little bit more strongly. I don't know. Again, I'd love to hear what the thought process was.
I'm really excited to hear. But up next, we're going to see Zintai versus Tento. But up first, let's talk a little bit about some ads, shall we?
Since 2008, Gaming Gen has been providing staffing, consoles, monitors, and every other essential for amazing events. Rushdown Revolt, a fast-paced fighting game that brings anime fighter mechanics to the platform fighter genre. Battle to the beat in this intense rhythm fighting game hybrid. Featuring a unique cast of characters and electrifying gameplay, God of Rock is like nothing you've witnessed before. DNF Duel, coming to the Nintendo Switch April 20th. Now you can hit the lab on the go. Guilty Gear Strive Season 2, with 4 new characters including Bridget, Sin, and 2 more characters to be announced for release later this year. Them's Fightin' Herds Season Pass 1 available now, including Texas the Bull and 3 more upcoming characters along with new stages. Celebrating over 10 years of Skullgirls and 5 years of Skullgirls Mobile. With 4 brand new DLC characters, grab the Season Pass on Steam and you'll unlock access to Black Dahlia's Alpha now. MSI Cyborg 15. For only $9.99, you can grab a monster rig pumping out 1080p at 144 Hz via a 4050 GPU. Junk food, proven quality, added compatibility, and ultimate portability. Featuring support for PS5 and Xbox Series, you can also pick up the brand new Micro Lite available now.
Alrighty, well, we're back. Some cool ads right there, but next up we have Tento versus Zintai. It's so funny, sometimes when I see Zintai, I call him Shang because of how character loyalist he is to that character. But again, probably one of the most well-known Florida players in Mortal Kombat 11's span. Definitely has been really making the grind. He made actually top 8 in Frosties last year as well, so this is just another run back to do so. And then this player, really dear to my heart, Tento. He's been putting his heart out there, not only as a player, but just as someone from the scene between commentator, TO, like the whole 9 yards. It's really awesome to see him, and I'm so happy he got to make it to top 8 here. And he's chilling.
That's very cool. Sent down the loser side by Fueled Punk earlier.
Yep.
Zintai sent down by Almighty Anonymous. That was actually a 3-2 very close set.
Ooh. We do have Tento on Cassie, but Zintai with the Ninjas variation. Ooh, and we also have
the up balls are here.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, that projectile there is not a fun time. Okay, beautiful flawless block. I like it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, good air to air. I like the staggers coming from Tento. Zintai not biting too much on them.
Yeah, Tento's really moved his way into the corner here. He's got pressure, gets the threat, and he's got the grab.
Yeah, this is exactly where you want to be. You don't want to give any spacing for Shang to go for those hells.
Whew. Yo, what staggers?
Oh my god! The trade!
Oh, passed it! No confirm.
Oh.
Very funky situation. Yeah, tough spot to be in right there. Missed it and no punish!
Okay, gets the grab, goes for the back throw to put Tento in the corner right now. Zintai going for the down 1 check.
Oh no, way too far, but Zintai lets it go. Got the round after all.
Thankfully, that stand 3 went through, and they were able to secure the round there.
But I think both players can take some positive stuff out of that. Tento got the corner. He had some good pressure, some good chances. No anti-air this. Oh, okay.
I think Tento was trying to flawless block that move,
I imagine
actually.
so, yeah.
Yeah, that string can be flawless block. There goes the lows once again. And that's the scary thing about Shank. He just creates this like, oh my gosh, that's gonna hurt there. Tento taking advantage, calling out Zintai's patterns here.
Wow, what a call out by Zintai.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Zintai just creates this pretty much obstacle course, and Tento's just trying to get through it between the bodies and between the lows. Oh, and there you go. Zintai taking the first game.
Tough spot to be. Mid-screen there, having to fight for your way in. You've already used the crushing blow on the kick.
Yeah,
so
it's a
very
tough
strong
matchup.
Control by Zintai.
Pretty tough too. You know, every time Tento tried to get in just a little bit, he got pushed back, and then it was not just a slight pushback. It was literally from square one.
Yeah.
And then you have to go right back in, and it's a tough thing. But that's what makes Zintai really enjoy with this character. Like, I've seen him, like his archetype.
Yes.
And he is able to just create that obstacle course no matter what game he's playing.
He's definitely a zoner preference kind of player.
100%. Tento taking a bit of a breather.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of change. What do we got? Is that right? Okay, yeah. All right.
Zentai's nodding. He's like, okay.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. Sure. You definitely have some stronger threats, not just up close, but you know you got Ice Ball to contend with.
Slide,
You got Slide as well, yep. If those up balls whiff, you can punish pretty easily with Slide from pretty far. Oh, is that not right?
Interesting. Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Also, too, seeing how Tento was playing, there was a lot of whiffs on the amped upwards fireball, and that could also be pretty like a good opportunity for Tento to try to go for a punish there with Slide.
Okay, so he's got Deep Freeze. What was the other part here?
Might be projectile, but I don't think so. No, it can't be projectile. Zentai has that smoke
He's
variation
got the smoke,
too,
yes.
so it would be more dangerous to do that. Okay.
Hey, let's go. You're talking about danger? Danger's fine.
The danger's on the low. Watch your toes is what Tento's trying to say there. Oh,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Okay, nice punish on the roll, trying to get out of the corner.
Oh.
Using the amp. There goes the bodies. Okay, Tento bringing out the
Okay, got it.
Oh, there goes reversal punish right there.
Yep.
Good matchup knowledge from Tento.
Yep.
Tento closing in a little bit. Zentai staying in control, has a lot of help to work with being able to take this throw. Oh, and that's going to be a punish. And Tento has no meters to work with as far as defense goes. So
yeah, even just chip is a big deal right now. Explosion, yes, of course. We're hearing some Nerf Shang chants from the crowd. Oh, nice stuff. Back here to start it off, and Zentai's got right back to where he wants.
Yeah,
and
this
Tento
is his
struggles.
This is his spacing too. Gonna get hit by that kick, and then also getting punished on the ice slide as well. There goes the overhead once again. Beautiful jump in here from Zentai. Tries to bring the Hell Sparks again. Oh, missing the opportunity to do a whiff punish, but does get a reversal. Able to actually avoid the overhead. This is, again, back in Zentai's range, in his zone.
Yeah.
Using the body just in time to avoid Tento from sliding in response.
Again, I think the character idea makes sense. We saw some of the utility on Slide. Certainly up close, he's strong, as you know. Some of those up balls could have been called out with an ice ball. Obviously, we saw the problem with that.
Yep.
If you just do it randomly, there can be a smoke in your face. So, you know, obviously, Zentai's going to have the matchup knowledge there. And Tento goes back to character select to think about it for a little bit. Where to?
That's the thing, right? Is that, like, Tento's not close enough throughout most of the match. I think it's, like, I would say once or twice. Okay. I see it. I still feel like Soap might have been that better pick just because you can do that reversal punish. That's really, really what you need to do. And again, sometimes
Aztec coming up. What are you doing? I don't know what he's saying.
I'm sure Aztec's like, dude, just pick a character, take it easy. You got this. You have it. You just need to focus up. But it looks like we're going to be choosing with Kodo here.
And he's got Cat. So
does.
He's got anti-projectile properties. He can bring that out. Zentai's going to have to think about that. But Zentai will, I'm sure, have a plan up his sleeve.
100%. Zentai's always thinking about the player's next step and always trying to respond. Okay, good down one check. Goes into the command grab. Very nice there from Tento.
Keeping it close.
Okay. I like the attempt to punish the roll. Not going to get a full punish, and that's going to leave Zentai getting some health back. Goes for the back throw to put Tento in the corner.
Yes. You saw that Cat, and how before that Zentai was just hanging out still. Very sparing on the fireballs, comparatively. Yep, and again.
I think Zentai knows that there's the Cat, so obviously trying to be more conscious of his spacing on it and not let Tento get in whatsoever.
And if it's just random Cat that approaches.
There you go.
Excellent timing.
Very nice there from Tento. Goes for the forward two.
Ooh.
Oh, no full hit confirmed, but still really good stuff. Nice down one check. Gonna continue into the string. Loses the air-to-air though.
Up to close it out. It's match point Zentai. Tento on the ropes.
I see it. I see the improvement though. That was quite a bit of a difference compared into the last games. Brings out the cat once again. Tries to anti-air, but not going to be able to.
But when you do that cat and it gets blocked, it is Zintai's turn. He gets to do stuff.
Yes. It just depends on the button. I think it's like -11.
It is minus.
Yeah. So it just needs to be Zintai's fastest button, which usually is like a down 1 poke, give or take.
Yeah, we've seen him take advantage of it pretty well.
Oh, good usage of the close health sparks to actually punish the down 1 check.
Oh, no.
Plus frames. Zintai going to use that to his advantage.
Yeah, he tried to bait a flawless block earlier, and it didn't come, so I think he's just going in on the string now.
Oh, okay, breaking away immediately. Not going to let Tento even try. There goes the command grab. Okay. Goes for the throw. Zintai gets some health back. Tento now in Fatal Blow territory here.
Yeah, just you might as well.
Yep. Ooh. Getting opened up by the low. Yep. And there goes the stands on the souls. GG's to both players, but not a bad run there. Tento doing a really good job. And Zintai stays alive in our top 8.
Shout outs to Tento. No, I mean, better than did a decent job, right? Like he nailed it all the way to the top 8. Hats off to him for that. Super cool. But gonna end up in 7th place. As Zintai will move on, he'll be at least 5th. And we're going now to the last of our round 1 top 8 matches. It's gonna be Too Easy versus Icy Boogie.
Yes. So I shared an Uber with Too Easy, and we were talking about Mortal Kombat and how his archetype is either he plays to make you annoyed or it's a zoner. But the funny thing about how he says, I want to make my opponent annoyed, is that he really means it. Every character that you could probably hate, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, if that character makes you scared and makes you hesitant, he's taking advantage of that.
I love it.
That is such a cool mentality to have. And also, like, a great way to connect with your characters, too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I like the jerks.
Pretty much. You usually would think, oh, I like this character because they look cool, or I like this character because that's the meta. No, Too Easy's like, yeah, I mean, I'll go for the meta, but it's a better time if I make you annoyed and I actually make you doubt yourself.
I mean, look, speaking honestly, that is my archetype as well.
Oh, really?
I like to frustrate opponents. Yeah, so, I mean, for me, it's either zoner or grappler. That's how I tend to get it done. There are other ways, too. Obviously, he picks characters that are annoying to deal with in general. But yeah, you know, you can certainly make people play in frustrated ways. And as somebody who is accustomed to seeing the frustration in the opponent, even if you're not sitting next to them, you can get the in-game body language as to when that is occurring, and something that we see Too Easy do very, very well.
Yeah, so absolutely. Also, a veteran in competition. Like, this man literally grinds, not just Mortal Kombat 11, but a lot of games. And it's just because he loves that competition, right? And then now we, of course, want to talk about Icy Boogie, who's been this character loyalist since day 1. That's the first thing. And second thing has just been that up-and-comer. Again, you know, seeing him come from combo breaker to now and actually just doing a really good job with this character that a lot of people say she's bad.
Yeah.
A lot of people will say to their deathbeds, this character is bad. Do not play this character. But Icy Boogie does it, and does it really well as well.
So for Too Easy, the path to losers was through H-Dope. That was 3-2. It's close.
Yeah.
So that really could have ended up either way. And then you know what? For Icy Boogie, same path. He took the same road, as H-Dope sent him down in the very next round, also to losers, 3-1.
Crazy. All right. Well, we're going to be hopping right into it. We got Frost versus Sub-Zero, I think, if I heard the character select.
Yes.
Yep.
Here to criticize me again?
I held you to a higher standard.
You held me back.
Oh, man, she's so great. I love her personality.
I
what
love her
a
too.
nerd.
All right. Going off and starting to build out. Beautiful.
Yo! Okay, missed the rest, but that's hilarious. He did the hard part. Yo!
Forcing. Okay,
one of the
nice
best anti-airs in the game. Oh, sick. We got that. Let's go.
Okay, there goes the Ice Augers.
All right, the Augers are here.
Ooh.
Interesting. I love that solution from Too Easy.
This is kind of crazy. They're both like going back and forth in their stray hits, and it's working more for Too Easy right now than Icy Boogie. Gonna try to set up the head, using the projectile to actually avoid it too. Like you said, some nice knowledge there from Too Easy to try to avoid it.
It's a big chance here for Icy Boogie. Right back to the corner.
Oh,
not so easy to escape. Yeah. She has some really strong situations in the corner especially, but she can set it up many places. Oh!
Using the crushing blow to also clear that round out too. Wasn't gonna be able to kill with the regular string, so using that crushing blow to do so.
Excellent pickup. God, that ice axe has really paid off, even just chip.
Those ice axes look like Jade's razor ranks with
Right,
the way that how they were like plus on them.
Out of there! And the juggle!
Good defense here from Too Easy. Beautiful punish. And then here we go, getting the side switch as well. Gonna actually build up on the ice slide crushing blow too.
Not in time to escape there for Icy Boogie. He's trying to slowly move forward. Here's a big opportunity.
This has to hurt. Make it count. Tries to get as much damage as possible. Oh, a nice deep jump in, but there goes the down to crushing blow there from Icy Boogie. Good flawless block there from Too Easy.
Hey! Maybe looking for wake up 3 there. I don't know. Wake up 2, something like that.
Possibly, yeah. I think the wake up 3 might have been able to hit, but there goes the slide crushing blow.
Yeah, final round. Bring it out.
Yeah, I feel like that slide crushing blow and a couple of others are like
that actually did hit!
300 damage, and there you go.
Into the corner. The head's here.
Oh, and the head disappeared too as well. Good stagger here from Too Easy.
Looking for the confirms. No, not so easy.
They're both just staring down at each other. Tries to amp up on the ice ball. There goes Too Easy, able to get the forward throw in.
Bad spot here for Icy Boogie. He confirms to coming in, yeah.
Yep, that is definitely gonna be a scary time. Gonna be able to use the overhead, actually.
Yeah, he did a great job at pestering with the low almost the whole time. It wasn't until the very end that he brought that out. So nicely done. Icy Boogie was not expecting it there. Right back in.
Nice, actually using the interactable to jump and get the ice axe
Last time, Too Easy saved that for the kill. This time he brought it out fast. Really mixing things up well. Yes.
Nice, good opening up there from Icy Boogie. Getting 28% too. Ooh, tries to throw out Shurikens, instead getting hit by the ice ball. Woo! I have never seen a Sub-Zero do slide to down one slide. That was actually really smart there from Too Easy.
Hey. Is there a juggle? Not quite. But right back into the mix. No, Too Easy takes advantage.
Oh, and there goes the overhead once again. Goes for the forward throw.
Yeah, he's still up here. Forward throw means more. Oki, no! Shirley missed instant air axe.
Very good optimization too from Icy Boogie as well. Not using the fatal blow, still holding on to it. Was able to be confident in the hit confirm.
Sub's turn, he takes it. Again, trying to hit confirm, trying to do stuff the normal way. Icy Boogie takes his turn.
Really
Juggle?
good.
No. Oh, interesting.
A little bit of a delay wake up there too from Too Easy. Nice, trying to flawless block, but not gonna be able to get it. Does get the freeze on.
Woo, tricky.
Woo. Nice. Going the overhead as well.
It's 100% success rate on that so far. A drop, but right back into the mix. Forward throw means more pressure.
I think Too Easy was waiting for the breakaway, which is why it wasn't going to be using that crushing blow just yet. Interesting.
Ah, he chooses to loot up. He thought it would kill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He just wanted to get that crushing blow already. Oh, okay.
I like that, though. That's a really good insight into how Too Easy's thinking, right? Is that we're keeping our resources and making sure we can try to kill. Obviously, that didn't kill. It probably was just a misjudge on scaling, but the cleanup was very nice. Icy Boogie, though, these anti-airs are really good. Stopping Too Easy from trying to jump in too much.
Oh, hey, it's a huge opportunity here for Icy Boogie. About quarter life down, just like that. The juggle only a little bit.
Yeah, bringing out those ice balls. Not going to be able to bring the second one out. Does get the punish on the slide.
So he's loaded now, surely.
Yep. Has to be. All it takes is one ice ball or just one slide for a punish.
And you can tell Boogie knows. Oh!
Okay. Oh, there goes the throw and into the down to crushing blow from Icy Boogie. Brings out the head for the setup. Too Easy has to play some defense right now.
Too Easy's still 2 hits away from doing it. Here's the first hit.
Yep,
He
this
needs
is it.
one more hit. The Oki here is going to be killer, literally. No, instead it's Icy Boogie who blocks and takes his turn right away.
I like how Icy Boogie was very composed there, too. Usually when you see Sub-Zero so close to getting hit and just, you know, he didn't kill in that moment, he can try to kill again. Boogie actually tried very much to be remaining composed and did excellent there. Very good stuff.
Going Cetrion. Okay, yep. This character's had in his wheelhouse for a long time. Here comes a very strong space control choice. Of course, not just space control. Terror in the mid-range, Terror up close. She's got the mix-ups. Not for a lot of damage at any one time, but boy, they add up.
Yep. But just her kit is entirely meant to keep a pressure and allow herself to actually do those 1,000-cup paper damage, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, brings out the winds to keep it safe. Tries to go for the ground pound, but the Shuriken's gonna still come out. This will be interesting to see how Icy Boogie uses the head to try to actually close in on these gaps. Usually you would want to use the ice bombs, but you know, given that Icy Boogie still has a round up, there you go. But there goes the restand. Goes for the down 1 check. Brings out Deadly Winds once more.
So much control right now for Too Easy.
Very much so. Gets the rock wall as well, able to actually knock down Icy Boogie with the amp rock wall.
Ooh! That was sick! And then just
so
in case into the ray to stay on top of the head. I love that choice.
That was so good. Such a great matchup knowledge there from Too Easy. Beautiful flawless block. Still, though, gonna get opened up by the Ice Auger, using the close Hell's Wrath to actually get the damage in. Very nice restand. Goes for the down 1 check. Nice flawless block up 3. Very few characters are actually able to do that, so good stuff there from Icy Boogie. Beautiful. And now we're just going to see that setup on the head.
Right, caught the jump back. That was the attempt. Here's Too Easy.
Yep.
Grab. Back to the space he wants. And he gets the pester. Oh! That totally makes sense. I get the idea. Too Easy, a little bit too far away for pressure.
There goes the head again. Beautiful. Gonna get the crushing blow. And this should be an easy into, yep, spins for the kill.
That was the wall that Icy Boogie blew up. Very nicely done.
Looking really solid right now on Boogie's end. Still staying alive for the second game, or third game rather. Opens up Too Easy with the later hits of the Shurikens. Brings out the head. Not going to be able to punish it though on Too Easy's end. Too Easy trying to gain back space here from the Hell's Wrath. Nice. Yep, that's where it's going to get Stacey.
Great read.
Down 2, crushing blow there from Icy Boogie. Okay, going to get that trade there and Too Easy up on top. Brings out the rock wall. Nice, a slight backdash, but again missing on the throw.
Wow, she's actually on top of the head. Unfortunate there for Icy Boogie. Too Easy's in. It's going to be whatever he wants, mid.
Yep. Ground pound, beautiful cancel.
Stolen turn. Too Easy up 2 games to 1.
That was so good. That was a really nice cancel. Knowing that Icy Boogie was probably trying to interrupt the ground pound at some point and calling it out. Had the resources too as well. I have a feeling we're going to see the Ice Bomb variation, just because that head did not make the difference. You're not getting the freeze that you want. And then on top of all that, when you thought it was going to actually freeze Cetrion, it didn't. We have the Ice Dive.
Oh, Ice Dive. Cool.
And the shield. This might prove interesting.
So gaining some extra moves to help him approach. We'll see how he uses it. Too Easy's done a great job so far at picking his spots, being at the right space. That said, each game has gone down to the 3rd round.
I like the Ice Shield too. This is exactly what Icy Boogie needs, because then he can anti-air safely, he can pull out stuff safely without having to worry about Hell's Wrath. There goes the hit, plus on hit.
Again though, she could just go in. Cetrion could play this kind of mid-range to offense. So, that's punished?
That's punished,
yes.
Yep. Very nice. Forcing a breakaway too from Too Easy as well. one checks. Beautiful flawless block. Not going
Oh,
to get much
off!
of it. Nice, using the ice dive to actually closing in on the gaps there.
Yeah.
Once again, using it. Punish, beautiful. Was close enough to punish Rockwall with that string.
Oh, she died in time! Oh boy, before the rocks actually hit just in time, by frames really.
Wow, I think even it was after the armor hit. So after the armor was up, I think, is how that ice bomb hit. Very nice there from Icy Boogie. Okay, continuing using projectile, brings out the shield,
okay.
calling Too Easy out for using meter. Oh, and the down one check, and it opened Icy Boogie up.
Ooh, the little backdashes at first had been blowing up Icy Boogie. Just outside of the buttons he wants to press. Too Easy has corner control.
Nice stand one stagger to go for the throw. Oh, and another whiff on the throw. Icy Boogie's gonna be able to get out of
She
the
can definitely hurt if she gets the right chance. Yeah, as you're seeing 300.
Both in Fatal Blow territory, but not gonna need it. Too Easy's just gonna go ahead and cancel into ground pound. All right.
So match point now for Too Easy.
Yep. We'll see how Too Easy can handle this. Use his teleport to get out of the corner.
No dive. Oh,
no! That's gonna hurt. And this is exactly where Too Easy wants to be, in this range. Once again, keeping that mid-range. Not gonna be able to get the full whiff punish. Beautiful blocks, not gonna punish the ice dive.
Yeah, once it reaches the ground, it's fine. She's got some attempted air mobility. That's what Icy Boogie would love to have. He's got Oki now. No, chooses damage.
Goes for the ice dive once again. Not going to get too much out of it. Just going to close in on those gaps. Oh,
here we go.
Perfect.
Here we go. Yes.
Yup. Here we go. Yep. There you have it. Now the question of this is, how hard does this scale in the 950 character? That's where I'm concerned. I think this doesn't kill.
Yeah, it doesn't kill for sure. Yeah.
Again!
Not in time.
Again.
We got a 2-2 situation now, and now it's on Too Easy to, if he would like to, make the character switch. The wheel of counter picks is on his side.
Yeah, that's the one thing that can work pretty well, but I kind of expected the Sub-Zero pick again, just because that put Icy Boogie, like, Icy Boogie made the changes to having the shield, the dive, and then, of course, now you have the ice bombs, right?
Yep.
But now Too Easy's in this advantage where, like, oh, so you have that loadout. I'll go back to sub, and that already beats all of those toolkits.
Right, you're going to spend the frames to put out the shield or the bombs. You're worried about slide. You're worried about a couple of options from sub as you're doing that.
So on paper, there's those options, but just like we see Icy Boogie here, taking advantage of every punish, of every spacing is
patience here from Icy Boogie. Getting Oki. Yeah. Oh, what
nice tech there. Beautiful anti-air. Icy Boogie looking really solid, playing very comfortable.
So no ice axe for Too Easy as he comes into this.
Yeah, it does not seem so. Does get the punish. Not gonna be able to punish the roll.
Woo! Let's go!
Down one checks here from Too Easy.
Aye, Too Easy again is 2 hits away. Here's a grab, but forward throw means more pressure. Oh, what a delay! And he bets it in order to get us a match point.
Be honest, David, did you get hit?
Was I blocking that? Absolutely not.
I definitely wasn't blocking that either. All right, potential set point here for Too Easy.
Again, I liked a lot about what Icy Boogie did in that round, but towards the end, when you just need those 2 mix-ups as sub, sometimes they come out. And that's the name of the game, can be.
Okay, goes for the down 2 as a punish. That was a high that Icy Boogie threw out. Down 1 checks to get the spacing. I like the attempt to interrupt the creeping ice. Here we go, Icy Boogie starting the momentum.
Oh, this is going to be corner too. A little bit of a passive play there from Icy Boogie.
Oh, okay. Gets the throw tech. Oh, but the slight walk back.
Yeah.
Able to get the back 3. Oh, and that's that. And too easy. Taking it in game 5 over Icy Boogie. 3-2.
What a set.
That was a really good set.
Look, hats off to Icy Boogie. The crowd here is giving them the big round of applause, and they should, because he played great all the way up to the very end. So it is Too Easy who moves on. But shout outs to Icy Boogie for doing great work with the character we just don't tend to see.
Indeed, repping STG too. That was a pretty solid run for Icy Boogie. Definitely, again, making it top 8 here at Frosty Faustings. It's so funny because something similar happened last year in Frosty Faustings, where all of the matches were just so sweaty. Game 5, back and forth, and then these matches today are just the same. It's a really good feeling.
So we're going to Zintai and H-Dope, is my understanding.
I believe so, yes indeed.
And on the other side of losers, just so you know what's going on, we'll have Too Easy, as you saw just win. He'll play against Almighty Adonis.
Yes.
In this coming losers round. Hanging out in winners finals are K-Top and Aztec. We'll get to them in a little while.
Absolutely. But again, we saw H-Dope a little bit earlier. I believe this was the Spawn/Shiva pick.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure
curious
was.
if we'll see that, if we'll see a little bit of that forward thinking again.
I mean, I do think that Spawn has a lot to say in a match like that. He's got anti-projectile stuff.
Yep.
He's got big buttons. He's got great damage, and he snowballs really well. So there's certainly some stuff that he has. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I would be surprised to see Shiva, but I was already surprised. So why not again?
What a character to see here. So if I'm not mistaken, so we've had Shang, we've had Jax, we have Jackie, we've had Kodal.
Yep.
A pretty diverse cast.
Frost,
Frost
sub.
as well. Yep. Character loyalists too.
Sure, yeah.
I think it's a great way to say, hey, you can be a character loyalist. It makes you can make it work if you're dedicated enough, just like these players are. So yeah. I mean, with Shang, seeing how Zintai has played, it'll be interesting because H-Dope had to deal with Aztec's spacing.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a similar situation, except this is instead of worrying about a 4 or 2, you're worrying about pretty much your lows. Like watching your feet, making sure you can get through the obstacle course, making sure you can bypass the bodies and actually try to close in on Zintai. Because again, usually when it comes to these archetypes, you'll be able to kind of see how Zintai handles the close-up game. And we haven't gotten to see that chance yet. Zintai, for the most part, has been able to just regain his spacing pretty easily from the last match that he had against Tento.
So it's going to be ground eruption and shake for Zintai. That's the Lotta has gone with. And just the one, just regular old competitive, the one. For Spawn. Common go-to, of course, for the character. So yeah, again, I think the character makes sense. I think that's totally fine. We'll see if he actually makes it happen.
Absolutely.
After this break, when we see the players button check.
I'm wondering, see, this would be really crucial, right? If H-Dope is able to reversal punish the Hellsparks with the cape, the one that he drags back, and then that's where you get the parry, in other words.
Yeah, the projectile parry, yeah.
So I'm wondering if this is something that he can do consistently, because he can do it, it's just a matter of the consistency part in this matchup.
All the same stuff.
Yep. Yes, indeed. And this will be playing to see who will move on to losers semis, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. We got losers quarters here. H-Dope from Greece in loser side. Zintai up here from Florida. On the 3, but nothing else.
Nice, using the down 4 check to actually avoid the projectile.
Woo!
Very good
He's
short
over it.
hop.
But yeah, those corpse drops are going to be huge. Again, we were talking about the cape and how it can blow up projectiles, but that's not considered a projectile, so it's going to be something you have to navigate through movement. As you can see, though, great movement on Spawn side.
Good flawless block, but still getting hit by the low. And again, this is where Zintai thrives in this matchup, just bringing out the Hellsparks. And also using resources very closely. Okay, calling out some of the hops there with the Hellspark. H-Dub trying to get in some way.
He just never has.
Oh my god, so steal.
What an anti-air, Zintai. It's got a huge hitbox, of
Yes.
course, but I love the choice to seal it after a masterful zoning round. However, he's in the corner right away. Oh.
And here we have H-Dub in the corner, tries to do stand 3. Oh, there
Yep.
goes the punish, but not going to be able to get a hit, crushing blow off of it. Good flawless block. That does leave H-Dub away and a little bit further. Doesn't have to worry about the second health spark.
Push back on, that's great.
Well, okay.
All right,
I like
well,
it.
I mean, it was a little bit of a scramble, but fine. H-Dub got it, and we saw him miss some of these combos before. This time, he hits it all, 373. No follow-up. You gotta stay there just in case.
Really good usage of the stand 3 stagger. And Zintai really not having a lot of defensive meter to work with here, so has to try to fight his way out. Beautiful throw tech from H-Dub and using the projectile. Nice.
The projectile, very strong.
It's fast,
It's got
too.
great speed. The delayability on it is some of the most in the game for the meter burn follow-up.
There goes Zintai, going ahead and amping on the health sparks, brings out bodies. H-Dub still trying to avoid the body splash, even if Zintai doesn't have. Oh no! Okay, flawless block up 2. Does get hit by the second projectile, stand 3. That's like 0 on block, so that is still pretty much Spawn's term in a sense. Good flawless block on the bodies. Still trying to inch his way in.
Tried follows probably. Didn't happen. It's right back to space control for Zintai.
Zintai has 1 meter to work with. H-Dub taking note of it as well. Again, trying to inch a little bit closer. Flawless blocking the skulls.
No attempt on it this time.
Oh! There goes the meter usage on the Hellspark. Still has a meter to work with.
Man,
And
his
Zintai taking
timings
the
are
one.
so strong on those.
knows.
He knows when you are when you are getting frustrated, as we talked about with Too Easy. He knows when you're getting frustrated and when you really feel like it's time to move. And that's what any zoner needs. Got to get that feeling. Now, that said, H-Dub did do a bunch of what he wanted to do. You want to get the opponent in the corner and get them into the stand 3-4 jail. And he did have that, but I guess he didn't think it was enough as he goes for the switch to Cetrion.
I have heard that this matchup is not fun for Cetrion players. So it could work pretty well. But again, we have to talk about how the timing of Zintai's Hellsparks are. And those Hellsparks can reach in the air. They're literally anti-air, like auto anti-airs, pretty much, right? So we'll see how Zintai makes those adjustments and tries to. He also, I think, has Shake. Yep, there
he
you
does,
go.
yeah.
That's already a huge advantage that Zintai has here. Nice.
Hey.
Okay, getting the punish through on the Hellsparks.
Let's go. H-Dub looking strong. He's got all the way into the corner.
Goes for the deadly wins. Beautiful flawless block. Not going to be able to punish, but still catching Zintai off guard with the deadly wind center.
Oh, he's staggering super well. Yeah, I
Yep.
love it. I love it. Those
Very
were some
nice.
tough strings to deal with right there as Zintai finally loses the round.
That was such a completely different H-Dub out there in that first round. I would love to see it happen again. Just that patience, inching in, understanding awareness as well. But there goes Zintai again with the Hell Sparks. Brings out Fire Skulls. H-Dub ending with the win. Beautiful check on the stand 3. Able to get the hit advantage off of Vines as well.
Moving forward. Yep, here's the punish. Again, standing reset. Big plus frame. Zintai trying to move.
And this is just pressure. I'm not too sure about that jump there, but it's all good. Just like H-Dub is hitting with a little damage, Zintai is also having to inch closer with damage.
Aye.
There goes the down to crushing blow.
Will he break? He does.
Oh,
okay.
and there it
Tries
goes.
to duck. This should be it.
Yep.
There it is. Fatal's on deck, and H-Dub's going to take a game.
This pick worked out very well.
It did, yeah. He definitely moved forward better. He got the corner. He did a great job at controlling it there. Again, the strings and the different timings he was putting on stuff were tough to deal with. He had a lot of different good looks.
Also, too, had the tool to actually punish Hellspark. We saw the flawless block happen, and actually,
Yes, false block in forward 2 was great, yeah.
it worked really well, and that's a big difference. If people think that, oh, I can just keep blocking, but that makes everything count. That allows you to start your game plan, allows you to actually push your opponent towards the corner, and just overall starting up every momentum you can think of.
Oh man, interesting. He actually baited that at the shake and then punished the shake with Earthquake. That's super sick.
Oh, okay. I think H-Dope was probably expecting a flawless block. Nice throw tech. Ooh.
That was a risky up balls right there, that's for sure.
Nice catching Zintai, waking up jump.
Hey!
Good close health sparks there from Zintai. Inching closer. It's interesting how nobody tries to interrupt Shang's back 3.
I know, he's hopping in the sky!
Like, you can just do stand 1. It's okay. Yeah. You got this. But there you go. Stand 1 once again, punishing the roll. And H-Dope taking the first round of the 3rd game.
Yeah, he does continue to look strong here. And Zintai looks like he's struggling a little bit to find where he wants to be on screen.
No punish off of the Soul Steal. Probably was just not in the range for it. That back 3 does have that max range. She's just a little bit closer. Does flawless block on the 2nd health spark. Good tech.
Ooh. And that's a great look for H-Dope. If he's able to continue to control space and also tech when his opponent gets close, it's going to be tough to beat.
I also like, too, that H-Dope's not using teleport. It's actually addressing the Hell's Spark at its core. And there you go, using Hell's Wrath to also inch closer. That was a very nice far Hell's Wrath.
Again, looking for jump way too far for the steal.
Good short hop there from Zintai. H-Dope trying to do a 2nd short hop, not going to be able to.
Okay, he had typically gone for 1-1 first. This time he mixes it up.
Good block.
Here we go!
Punish. Amplifies the vines, gets the restand. A little bit of a dash up to go for the back 3. Brings out Deadly Winds. Nice down 1 check. Good flawless block there from Zintai. Was able to push a little bit back too.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this is getting a little uglier. Not going to be able to kill, but can still try to go for bodies. There goes the teleport, backs it up just a little bit. Try to bait out a move here from Zintai.
Really got to think about, I was just going to mention, really got to think about Fatal Blow, and Zintai did, and blocked appropriately.
Also had enough time to pull out body. That Fatal Blow is probably the longest recovery out of the entire cast. I like the short hop into the skulls. It's like, hey, I can jump too.
Yeah.
Here you go. Okay, I like the teleport, using stand 1 to be able to catch Zintai's jump.
Over the raft, that was cool. Yeah, Zintai has really started to find better spots. Teleport! It had not been a big part of the conversation until now.
Yup. Very nice counter hit here. Tries to go for a grab, but he's going to get punished. Okay, able to actually get the counter hit. Oh, it's going to be quite a bit of damage, 25%. Yup, into the full string.
All right, Zintai looking good. And now it's up to H-Dope. I like the Cetrion.
I do too.
I think it's looking good. I don't think there's a need to change. When he's lost before, he has changed.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does. I think that's the right call. Happy to see it.
Right call. It's just a slight adjustment. Zintai's changed his timing.
Yeah.
It's adjusting to the player now. It's not about what's good for the character, what's good for the counter pick.
Hey, first time we're seeing it here.
Brings out Deadly Winds.
And
there
back to it. Interesting that he would.
First time flawless blocking on the string. That's going to open up.
Oh, he tried it a few times before. Here it is.
A little bit of a trade. Does get the knockdown, rather, for Zintai. Again, once more, another trade. Gonna have to hold this a little bit.
He's definitely in offensive Shang mode. You can see him really trying to build his way forward.
He has to. Look at the health compared to H-Dope, right? That has to hit quite often and not just hit once. But there we go.
Safe stuff.
Beautiful skulls now both in Fatal Blow territory.
Oh, huge! The hit confirm comes, and Zintai will go up to match point. again, that offensive Shang, you can see it start to come out. The character's got great strengths for that kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's not typically what we see Zentai prefer to, but other people do play him like that after all.
Very true. I mean, when the ninjas variation came out as just a competitive, that was the biggest thing because you don't have those zoning options. But here we go. H-Dub starting off really strong in this first round. Gonna get the back throw and throws Zentai closer towards the corner. A little bit of spacing. Gonna use Hell's Wrap, but the amped Hell Spark catching H-Dub on that last hit. Rock wall to boot. I see Zentai also trying to flawless block the rock wall, which is going to be huge for him if he can.
Easier said than done. The juggler here, OS.
There goes bodies. It's pretty plus when you think about it. That leaves Zentai trying to close in. Gets the Hell Sparks once again.
Pretty nice to get a cool 16% from across the stage.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Both of them just
almost that fatal blow. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right. All right.
H-Dub has to win this if he wants to go to Game 5 and stay alive.
Yeah.
So everything's on the line here to try to get back to the top.
Oh, big opportunity.
Yep, and takes
Unfortunately,
full
no
advantage.
bar, but got a nice little standing reset nevertheless into some offense and a bunch of chip. Here we go. H-Dub's looking great.
Wake up 3 there. Beautiful.
What happened?
Anti-air.
The win came from behind her.
Restands it into the deadly wind. Nice stand 3 there from Zentai. Plus frames.
Yeah.
Another stand 1 to try to stop the jump, but Zentai able to whip. There it goes. And this is going to be... No, leap.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It,
That's like a day 1 BNB there.
yeah,
for
for sure.
And that was so needed, too, is the crazy thing. Oh, this
Even
is
chip
not
so
good.
big.
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, no. Not going to be able to kill here.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's an opportunity. If it's the right stuff.
Gets health back. That's 21
A little
points
bit,
back.
yeah.
There goes the chip.
Not enough.
Wow.
Though. One of the best chip characters in the game right there is Cetrion.
I really think that frame 1 link is has costed.
Well, he knows. You can see him
Yep.
right there. He is definitely thinking about that moment with the corner combo that he did not get the juggle on. The old corner com not
You
working
can tell
out.
too, like looking at the player cams, he's like, hold up, I need a minute.
Yeah, well, you know, obviously he's a very experienced competitor,
Yeah.
and everybody misses something now and then.
Absolutely.
The question is, how do you respond to it?
Exactly.
And this is a great way to deal with it. Just to think about it for a little while, not to be too hasty about jumping back in. In the meantime,
it also slows down to H-Dope as well.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. That's a good thing to do, especially when someone's been on like that momentum for so long. So
Yeah, this pick for Cetrion, or of Cetrion, has been great.
yeah, since I'm using Wake Up 3, go right back into it. Once again, that was very expensive, but still taking advantage, gets the grab, but not going to be able to. That was a tech.
It looks to me like he's trying to play a little bit more up close.
Yes.
Okay, now that he's got the zone, that makes sense that he would try to keep it. But other than that, you can see him jumping forward and trying to be a little bit more forward, intense about his gameplay.
Yeah, very methodical, very much watching out for some of the things.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. There's that anti-air and beautiful down 2 to end it too. Slowing it down. This is exactly what I expected from Zentai to recover.
We'll see if H-Dub can make his own counter adaptation. Doesn't have much time to do it. Here he's his own offense starting to try to come in. Yes, he's up close now. The grab will work.
Gonna keep that corner and use trying to actually call out a jump there with the boulder.
Yeah, or bait smoke as we saw before. I really like that too.
Brings out Rockwall, nice air to air. Not gonna be getting the full hit confirmed.
Yeah, might have been thinking about a breakaway. Nothing came. Here's Zentai taking his turn. Yes.
Yep. Getting the forward throw to get some health back. And this, of course, creates that spacing where he can use bodies and then Hell Sparks, which is understandable. This is where Zentai shines. So trying to get that back. Gets the hard knockdown from the body.
Gotta think about, oh, can he play the punish? Not quite, okay. But she does have that fatal blow, and so Zentai cannot be obvious about pressing a button. Here we go, there's a big chance!
Yeah, oh no! No!
What happened? Surely that was supposed to...
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking at the players right now, yeah, they're a little bit confused, both of them.
Oh my
gosh!
No
Well, lucky break for H-Dope, right? Here he is. He's got to get those skulls in. Oh, it's fine. Doesn't even matter. We're going down to the very final round.
No.
And Zintai, in 2 key rounds in these last final 2 games, has dropped important stuff.
I'm here like with my head in my hands because this is where you don't really see Zintai do that often.
No.
But, you know, it could be a multitude of reasons, but this is not looking good for Zintai right now as H-Dope is taking advantage of the confusion, of the frustration, and continuing the game plan of Cetrion.
Yeah, H-Dope's really responding to this well. Taking his turns,
Yep.
playing continually strong offense. Nothing afterwards. Zintai knew.
Beautiful flawless ball. Not going to be able to do an up two.
Oh,
Good
no,
grab.
Zintai.
There it goes.
It's the crack.
This is it.
He cracked.
Yep.
Unfortunate, man. You know, what can you say?
Yep.
Shoutouts to H-Dope for recognizing and really capitalizing well on that moment right there, where in 2 key rounds in the final 2 games, Zintai dropped stuff that we are accustomed to seeing him hit.
I will say the second one probably hurts the most because that was supposed to have been Hellspark into GG's.
Sure.
Pretty much. And then he got the interactable. And that was like,
right. He
what is
wanted like
happening?
meter burn up balls or something probably, right?
Yeah.
But instead he got interactable and
Taking a look
oh
though,
boy.
at this bracket, and we do see H-Dope here in losers semifinals. Almighty Adonis versus 2Easy is going to be up next, and we still have winners finals to go with K-Top versus Aztec, but we are just closing into the ending of this bracket. Zintai will be out on 5th, but H-Dope will be continuing on to try to get 4th or more, potentially. And 2Easy and going for it against Almighty Adonis, also trying to see if they're going to get 5th or something more here. Definitely interested to see how Almighty Adonis is going to handle 2Easy.
I am curious about that, but I think I'm even more curious about what 2Easy's solution is going to be to the Jax. Like, where does he head when his opponent has the Jax on their side of the screen? Somebody who has a bunch of different characters up his sleeve. He picks based on matchup and also, obviously, player matchup too.
Yep, absolutely.
What's the solution going to be in his mind for Jax?
Also something to kind of keep in mind as well is this is Jax. This is not someone that gets picked often.
Yeah.
Right? With 2Easy, I think one of the best things about it is just the fact that he's able to pretty much get all the matchups that are common in the game, and you don't really see those like specific loyalists, right? But we saw him handle himself really well against Icy Boogie, actually able to respond and adapt in the moment. Same thing could potentially happen here too against Almighty Adonis.
Very cool to have 2 character loyalists like that in this top 8. Relatively underplayed ones. So we got right back to the Jax. What do we got? Quad grab ripped. Makes sense.
I think it's going to be...
And grappler, okay. Expert grappler, so he's got the strings.
Very nice. I feel like 2Easy might go... Yeah, I felt it. I felt the...
Just keep him out the whole time.
I felt
Good luck, buddy.
I felt it. It just makes sense. You don't want a grappler near you. Why would you ever want to get hugged?
Yeah. If he's got hot hands, those rockets are pretty legit when it comes to his own space control. But of course, getting the hands hot in the first place is going to be tough.
Fate has been so cruel to you.
Fate? I blame Chronica.
I forbade it.
Okay, Cetrion.
Well.
We see you. Nice anti-air there from 2Easy. Gets the restand as well. Good throw tech, though, from Almighty Adonis. Nice down forward check.
2Easy in total control. He's got the full screen. He is pestering. This is chip damage. Great jump timing.
Yeah, this is another obstacle course for Almighty Adonis.
Oh,
to try
yeah,
to
into the corner.
There you go. And get some damage
okay.
too from the breakaway. Has to be careful. This gets scary when Jax is in this range. Goes ahead and gets wake up 3.
Yeah.
Not gonna get in time though. Gonna heat up those arms.
Oh yeah. He's 2 hits away from taking this.
Yep.
If it's the right stuff.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, what a
okay.
tech by 2Easy.
Chip damage here, yep.
So
That
even
was
though you look at the life bars right now, and it's like, oh, Too Easy has a big comfortable win right there. No,
No.
that was
No.
a grab into one mix-up away for Almighty Adonis.
That is indeed the case. But good Too Easy there to avoid some of that. Right, brings out wins. Uses the projectile. Not going to get the check on the mid. That's the only thing about Jax, unfortunately, is that mix with the kick, he's not going to heat up his arms that way.
Yeah.
So he could do that all day, but it's literally no risk.
It doesn't lead to much. It's punishable. Yeah, it's unfortunate for sure.
There you go. There goes the punish, just like you mentioned. Going to get the hit advantage from the vines. Oh, nice reversal counter. Okay.
Hey. And here he goes.
Forcing Too Easy to break away. Too Easy doing a down one check. Does get going.
Woo!
A little bit of a dash. Oh my god.
Big opportunity! No! And Almighty Adonis capitalizes.
With heated arms still too. Those heated arms are getting carried over to the next round.
Yeah, there. He's got the rocket. Okay, yes.
Brings out Rock Wall. Hell's Wrath to try to keep Adonis there, but beautiful punish on the ground pound was close enough to do so. There goes the overhead, and there's the crushing blow.
Can he get there in time? Yes.
Yep.
Woo!
Get grabbed.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Oh no!
Oh. No! Still a huge life lead, and he kills her with the overhead. What a round by Almighty Adonis.
That overhead too is like, you don't have to, like, it can be fast or it could be slow depending on if you're charging, but it's like, you just got hit advantage, bop. You got bopped, and there's no question about it.
There's so many moves that are hilarious in my mind in this game, and that's one of them. I love the animation on that. Bink!
Good stagger here from Adonis. Looking really good. Gonna try to force Too Easy to break away, but nah, we're gonna grab and keep pushing you to that corner. Too Easy using the interactable to jump out and use Hell's Wrath. Oh, but Adonis responding exactly in that manner. Down one check and gets the overhead. Still gonna get hit by the wake up 3, but
man, those hands are white hot. Too Easy in big trouble!
Oh! There you have it.
So Too Easy starting up in a bad spot here.
Very much so.
He's got that movement option next to him, but Almighty Adonis knows. Oh,
I was just gonna say he has to teleport.
You can always do that.
But look at how expensive. All of that meter is just gone, and now Almighty Adonis can easily do this. Just keep up with this corner pressure. Too Easy has to use that bar to try to get out, forced to restands.
Right back into it.
Good stand one. Yeah, this is catching Adonis quite a bit.
Oh, the micro duck. Let's go.
Okay, nice patience there from Adonis to avoid the Hell's Wrath. Beautiful flawless block.
Okay, Fatal Blow now means that Too Easy's got to really chill out. We got one of the fastest Fatal Blows in the game on deck for Jax.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and that is going to be it for Too Easy to take this second round. It should be at least, yeah. Okay. Sometimes that scaling is so weird. It's like you have to do like a double take, but no, that was definitely going to be killing for sure. Fatal Blow no longer on deck for Too Easy. Almighty Adonis going to have to try to close in this gap again. Going to get stopped from the deadly winds and a beautiful anti-air.
Okay, what's he going to do?
Here we go.
Yeah?
Are you going to see it? Nope.
Buddy.
There goes the overhead. Gonna try to heat up those arms once again.
Yeah, keep in mind he's already used a couple of the KBs earlier. Okay, trying to heat up the hands. Yeah, the comeback potential is not quite as strong as a result, but he still has a bunch of control.
Every time he does that projectile, he is losing heat on those hands.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of trying to inch and get that heat back. Ooh. Good spacing. Tries to avoid the Hell's Wrath and jump over.
Not quite there. Fatal Blow now. Okay, he's got 2 bars.
Here we go. And there we go. Not gonna be able to get it. Okay.
Hey, up 3.
Up 3 again.
Fatal Blow's here. Oh, reversal punish, it says. It says punish! Almighty Adonis knew where he was on screen, and he gets it to take the game.
God. That was so good. Fastest fatal blow in the game.
There you go.
Also, I think Cetrion was just about to come down from the Hell's Wrath.
Yeah.
So that's still considered a high. It's going to connect. And there's another reason why that's a punish.
I mean, it's pretty minus. You're just typically doing it at ranges where you're safe, and
Yep.
typically against characters that can't punish it easily. There's obviously quite a few who can at certain ranges. It's just, boy. Rare that
so
you see
good.
Jax and has Fatal Blow ready to go, and also Hell's Wrath on block.
It's always the scariest thing
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. That is always the scariest thing because you're like, it can happen at any moment. And Adonis took it.
So Too Easy's gone right back in with Cetrion. For him,
Yes.
this is the solution, and he's happy. I think it's fine as a character.
I
That's
agree.
not the issue.
The issue is really player. And it's trying to clean up as well. Has ground pound. Building up some heat in the arms to get the projectile. This is also a great projectile check too. There we go, getting the grab from the extended stream.
Woo! On reaction.
Ooh,
Nice pickup. That was sick, actually, from Too Easy.
very nice, gets the mix on the low. Good blocks here from Adonis.
That
Tries
was
to
a
get the
threatened
check.
Hell's Wrath, and instead Almighty Adonis comes up close. He's threatening, doesn't go for overhead or low. Instead, Too Easy takes his turn. So
This is
Too
what Too
Easy
Easy
with a bit of bravery right there
Yes.
at a moment when he really needed it.
That's another thing. Too Easy has to challenge some of these strings. He cannot let Adonis get away with some of this. It's really crucial. Cleaning up and checking. That's what he has to do. All right, gets the grab.
Oh, the mix,
Oh.
okay.
Good punish there too from Too Easy.
Expecting the duck on the high grab.
Oh, there goes the check. Very nice interrupt from Too Easy. Gonna be able to get the hit advantage. Goes for the restand, brings out the deadly wins. Nice anti-air, forcing breakaway too. The overhead comes out from Adonis. No punish.
Is that an opportunity? Knock. Oh, he finds
There
it!
it goes. Using the crushing blow to kill Too Easy there.
And match point now, Almighty Adonis versus Too Easy's Cetrion. Threatening to take it 3-0.
Okay, Adonis trying to dash in, not
Oh.
able to, jumps through.
Here we
gets
go.
the counter hit.
Ripped.
Too Easy with no defensive meter. Gonna have to hold all of this
Oh,
damage.
the hands
This
are going to
is
be toasty. Yep, there we
Yeah.
go. The
40%.
rocket.
Good challenge there from Too Easy. He had to. If not, it would have been a GG's practically.
He's got corner control. He's got a pretty good spot for himself. No, not for long. Almighty Adonis, what's the mix? Nothing.
Oh my gosh, the anti-air from that low goes for the fatal blow. This is good. This is good for Too Easy. Resets the momentum. But
It
has
also,
to- Yup,
he's
the
got
fatal
that
blow.
red up on that left side of the screen, man. It's blinking at you right now. Fatal blows on deck. And Too Easy,
Oh my gosh, good throw tech.
he can't make anything happen, obviously. I love the forward movement. Is it enough? Nice work by Too Easy. When you're Jax in that situation, you're trying to react with Fatal Blow. We all know what you're doing. It's not a secret. We all know it. And so when that's happening, you're not as much expecting
Yep.
the dash forward into grab. Very smart play by Too Easy.
Remember what we talked about Too Easy earlier? It's the mind games.
Yeah.
Just like you're trying to do mind games with me with like trying to tempt me with that fatal blow. Show me that that's there. Too Easy's like, I'm not scared of it either. You already hit me once. That's the only time you're going to do it. So very good stuff. Goes for the full string to get the overhead as well. Tries to interrupt the string with the down one. Not going to be able to, but we do have the vines to get the restand. Good throw tech from Almighty Adonis.
We're seeing really good movement back and forth right now by Too Easy, trying to stay outside of ranges. He's stuck now, though.
Yep, this is not going to be a good time. Does duck, not going to get a punish, but still able to.
Oh!
I got mixed.
Very tricky.
100%.
Knockdowns here. Here's command grab as well. Almighty Adonis has the corner control. Too Easy has his own fatal. They both do. They're hoping to react. They got those triggers on deck, ready to go.
Oh, no punish from Too Easy on that. The patience.
The
though,
fingers
on
are hovering right above those L2.
100%.
Right above.
100%. Closing in on those gaps. Oh, the ground pound coming out. Good cancels here from Too Easy. So expensive, but so worth it. He has to try to make this to come back. He has pretty much 2 games, this one and the next one, if he wants to be able to take it and keep on living in the bracket.
He's really showing some fortitude right now. Here's a hit confirm. It's going to be big plus frames for him into what? The mid.
Okay, there goes the counter hit coming out. A little bit of a trade in neither's favor right now, just kind of resetting the neutral here. Brings out spacing.
Hey.
Good anti-air.
Hoping to see the commitment. Aye, okay.
There goes Boink. Too Easy. Continues to try to... Oh, he tried to move out, but not going to be able to.
The down 1-2, that was sick.
Good down 1 checks here from Adonis.
Oh, what a time!
Oh! Okay. He probably called out that Too Easy might have done a breakaway.
I mean, you're probably right, but I'm surprised that it wasn't just like a down 2 or something.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know, man.
Done
Look, he's got the corner. He's starting off in a pretty good spot on screen, but he doesn't have that big threat.
He also has his arms heated, though. That's
Hot
another
hands.
thing, too.
Hot hands.
So it depends on how you look at this as a punish. That's
No
100%
breakaway
a
bar
punish.
for Too Easy, and these hands are going to be hot, hot.
100%. Gets the knockdown. Tries to go for a safe jump. There it goes. This is a crushing blow. Yes, indeed. Good patience on Adonis. Try to get it out. There goes a grab.
Too Easy's in big trouble waking up here in the corner.
Getting opened up by Rockwall.
He's got to mix it up big time. Lots of staggers coming in.
Yup. Too Easy has to hit a lot right now. Almighty Adonis trying to close in.
Hey!
And that is it. Adonis takes it over Too Easy 3-1. Who would have thought that Jax would beat Cetrion like that?
I loved it. He played so great. His stick-to-itiveness was impressive. There were lots of moments where Too Easy would have loved to have gotten away, and it just was not that easy. At the same time, shout-outs to Too Easy for having been down 0-2 and made a really good showing of it afterward, nevertheless. Ends up losing 3-1, but boy, there were some moments in there where he really had control, too. So he's out here. Almighty Adonis has moved on. H-Dope as well. That will be loser semifinals. On the winners finals, as you can see, K-Top and Aztec remain. And I hope that you'll remain right where you are. We'll be back in just a bit.
I'll handle this one personally.
Going down.
It's super effective.
Now available in Skullgirls Mobile.
Blazing Strike, a wealth of mechanics both modern and classic, now featuring GGPO rollback netcode. Paradise Arcade Shop, the original all-button thin controller, the first mobile fight stick app, the first short-throw cherry buttons, and many other cutting-edge controller innovations. The Dragon Ball Battle Hour is coming to Las Vegas March 4th and 5th. Come see the finals for Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and Dragon Ball Legends to find out who the world champion is. Hitbox brings you new ways to take control of the game. Head over to hitboxarcade.com/FFXV where you can order the Hitbox, Smashbox, and Cross-Up. Texas Showdown. This is one of the oldest FGC tournaments around. With 20 tournaments on the roster for 2023, this is the event to be at if you're into anime fighters or just great Houston food. Super TSB, featuring 5 main tournament titles: Exert, Strive, BBCF, KOF 15, and DNF Duel. Homebrew Haven, presented by Butt69 and the Moorhead FGC, with $100 pot bonuses for all games. Turning Point, compete in Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, or Super Smash Bros., and prepare for one of the first big Street Fighter 6 events of the summer. MDF, Magical Defense Force, is a magical girl action comedy kinetic novel. Features 9 chapters of a 24-chapter story and over 500 unique art assets. Is your fit cursed? Do you have no Riz? Fix this immediately with official Frosty Faustings merchandise. You're watching Frosty Faustings 15. Here's our schedule for today.
Alrighty, well, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we are very closely closing out our top 8 here with Mortal Kombat 11. It is one of the first top 8s happening here at Frosty Faustings, and again, if you're just tuning in, we're going to have K-Top versus Aztec. What a run these two players have. Again, K-Top, one of the Greek twins, coming all the way from Greece here into the States, not just for Mortal Kombat 11, but for Guilty Gear, I'm sure. And then, of course, Aztec, one of the regulars, pretty much, for North American. I think, if anything, when we talk about Mortal Kombat 11 players and just who's been, like, super notable, Aztec definitely has to fall on that list. Between PlayStation, ESL tournaments, multiple appearances in top 8s from different offlines as the majors as well. And also, to be honest, when you think about it, a player that can do both well online and offline, given that Mortal Kombat 11 has survived the online side of things during the pandemic. So definitely a really highlighted player for sure. It'll be interesting to see how these two do it. This will be a Jackie versus Kodal. So if you're trying to figure out how well this matchup can go and learn how you can do better with either Kodal or Jackie, you definitely want to be tuning into this match.
I just perused their brackets so far. Okay. And Aztec has lost a total of 0 games.
No way. He didn't drop a game not once? That's crazy.
And for H-Dope, lost a total of 1 game.
That's not bad.
For K-Top. So these are two guys who have really had the run of things so far.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
They've been great. Yeah, they've been looking very strong.
Very
back
strong.
to the Jackie, of course, as you mentioned. That's what you'll see here. And here we go. It's going to be winners finals of Frosty Faustings. We got Aztec on the 1-player side, Kodal Khan. And on the 2-player side, we got K-Top out here from Greece with Jackie.
This matchup can be definitely one that Aztec probably knows very well, considering that the Unjust twins, Mighty Unjust and El Kukui, they tend to play this quite often against him.
Like, if you're playing Mortal Kombat, you've played against Jackie. Like, there's no, right? Like, everybody knows what the character does.
100%.
There's no surprises on that front. Obviously, nevertheless, continues to be very strong. So here's K-Top. Excellent work. Uh-oh.
K-Top having to go for the default leap here, but that's it. A bit of an advantage here for Aztec. Gonna try to keep K-Top in that corner. A nice 25%. Gonna use the projectile and trying to find that forward 2 range. Not gonna be able to, but does cancel into the discus.
Hey, confirm will come. K-Top capitalizes well. Oki here. He's got 2 defensive bars as well. Plus frames continues his offense. Yeah, just a tough situation. Like, again, everybody knows the options that Jackie has, but they're still super good.
They're still super good. Also, I'm noticing that between the players fighting against Jackie, not taking into account the meters that she has. Anytime the anti-airs have been successful, it has been when she has no meter. Whereas here, it's a little bit of a risk, and it works most of the time for her.
Hey!
Oh. Goes for the punish. No down 2, hit confirmed. Aztec though still getting hit. And here we have K-Top doing that pressure, tries to anti-air, but still not gonna be able to, gets the grease kick.
Let's go. Right back to the
they
character
said, nah,
select.
just start over.
No thanks.
Relax.
Seen the animation before.
Yep. It's also, believe it or not, a strategy, because that's like, K-Top's like, probably still thinking about that last match. Now let's hop into it, but doesn't look like that's the case here.
He's greasing it up already. Plus again, Aztec's there though. Whoa.
Nice throw techs from both players. The cat not going to be able to end, only getting that first hit. That is an escape fail though for Aztec. That's going to lock a crushing blow if he's able to get it. Good mix-up, nice meaty. Good
Okay, blocking her out this time. This means 2 offensive bars gone. She's a lot less dangerous.
Plus frames once again. Aztec holding it.
Yeah, when she has Fatal Blow, right, she's still a big threat. She can still get the kill, and Aztec's playing like he knows that.
Cancels into discus to keep it safe. Oh, the air-to-air. I like it.
Aye!
The down one check to stop the Fatal Blow. Oh.
Oh,
No.
still K-Top relentless as he gets through.
All right, Aztec trying to find his way in. He's been so close. There goes the crushing blow. Like we mentioned, it was loaded before. Has to be play defensive. Only using 1 meter right now from K-Top.
Right.
There we go.
The read on lack of meter usage, I think, made a lot of sense right there. Aztec will spend his own bar. Aye.
I like the counter. Goes for the down one. Actually tries to knock down K-Top. Gets the command grab out. Really crucial here.
Tough spot. Even chip's going to be a big deal. Oh!
No, mistiming the meaty from the roll. This is not good. Sets up, but the wake up of 3. Very good.
It was a situation there where Aztec only needed to hit 1 more time. He was willing to take that risk.
It's always still scary doing sometimes wake up 3 at like this stage, because sometimes some players are expecting it and then some others are just not. Oh my gosh, the damage.
Even on that big boy, that really adds up.
That's all of his health.
I know.
Where did it go? Where did the 1050 go? NRS, explain to me. There goes the unblockable. Beautiful anti-air forces the breakaway. Oh no, it opened up again. This is actually pretty much death.
Yeah, it sure is. You can't let her get away with it every time. And even if you know that she has offensive bar, she's probably not always going to spend both on offense. I mean, sometimes, and as we see, right, sometimes it happens. But not usually. So you got to challenge now and then. It's just unfortunate for Aztec that he's getting the wrong end of most of those sticks.
It's a good call, or rather a good look on K-Top in the sense that he's not on a pattern, so it makes it harder for Aztec. But it's really frustrating for Aztec because, you know, not taking into that meter account is hurting him a lot. And like we saw, it leads into not just 20%, like 30 to 40, and that's a lot to be hitting consistently.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it really doesn't leave much for Aztec to play around with, so he's got to find his way in. Cancels into the cat.
Yeah, that's both of his offensive bars, and he's in trouble in the corner. Oh!
There we go, crushing blow. That's going to bounce K-Top up. Going to cancel into the command grab. There we go, 36%.
Hey! Out of the corner, though, because no meter.
Yep.
Hey, Aztecs here. Back into the corner you go. K-Top's in trouble. Oh,
okay.
No, you can't do that.
The solar ray working pretty good in that sense. You know, not worth it to be wasting Fatal Blow, especially with it all. There goes the crushing
blow. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Aztec has to win this if he wants to stay alive. There goes the command grab, not using meter.
Nope, staying close.
Oh, there goes dash punch.
Oh, no!
No, missing the opportunity to punish on the forward 4. No, that's a
boom! We're gonna bounce.
Yep, down 2 to avoid to get some extra damage on the breakaway. But
the awareness right there by K-Top, fantastic. He really took advantage of it. No offensive bar though. Here it is spent.
Okay, good patience there from Aztec. Notice the meter right there. There we go. There goes the anti-air. Exactly where you want to do. Aztec waking up, staying alive. Very good. so crucial to be blocking on Jackie's leaps, on Jackie's upgrade pressure. Like you can't risk it. If you're not confident, don't risk it at all.
What an interesting start. He did try that before and it didn't work. I wondered what he was looking for. I guess we know.
Really good hit confirmed there from Aztec.
Oh no, you can't do it! 400?
Oh man, that hurts so much. Beautiful down one. There you go. That is all the resources K-Top has. Has quite a bit to regain it.
Oh boy.
No, but
yeah, there's not going to be a lot on this, right? Now she's a threat. She needs 2 hits to take it.
Oh.
That sun barely hit the ground.
Okay.
I mean, I know the speed of light's fast, but come on.
It wasn't even a startup. It just like a flicker. Oh my god.
Those photons, dude, they zoom.
Okay, that's pretty much hit confirmable. Down 4 on hit.
Yeah, the uncombo.
A little bit of a trade. Okay, nice down 2. Probably was expecting Aztec to go for the breakaway. That is a throw.
Even.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, into the corner is the choice here for Aztec, and again, he's 2 hits away now.
Oh,
she's out here, no!
Oh, the goop.
Great choice by K-Top, he's at match point. Again, we're in winners finals. K-Top threatening to get into Grand on winner's side.
Goes for Panther, tries to do a down 1 check, not gonna be able to. Gets the punish going.
That is adding up, okay.
Yep. Able to get out of the corner, avoid the goop. Continuing the string there. Will be trying to go for the forward 4, or forward 2 rather. Still in the goop.
Oh,
the whiff down 2.
He's there forever when he is whiffed. It's K-Top now. No offensive resources.
Oh, this is not looking good right now. There goes the leap. That is going to cancel. This is probably it for K-Top, and yes, it is. Aztec is being sent to the loser side.
Oh! Yep.
Oh
As
goodness.
the character is surely demolished on screen, we're just going to instead take a look at the players. So, shout-outs to K-Top.
Yes.
Coming out here, looking fantastic.
That was probably a good testament to how he's been playing throughout the entirety of the bracket. Like, we're only seeing like his portions on the top 8 side.
Yeah.
But I think when we look at how his bracket run has been, that's a great example. So really good stuff. Aztec is going to be sent to losers finals, but still alive.
Oh yeah.
Has still the viability into this bracket.
No doubt about it.
So, you know, having to wait for the winner between Too Easy and I believe
H-Dope and Almighty Adonis is where we're at now.
Yep, H-Dope versus Almighty Adonis.
As that was a 3-1 for Almighty Adonis over Too Easy. And his reward is playing against H-Dope. Now, that's where we're headed next. For Almighty Adonis, we know that it's Jax. For H-Dope, we've seen a couple, but I hope that it's back to the spawn. I like spawn a lot in matchups like that, where the goal is to control space, keep opponents at a right spot. If he finds a hit, he's going to pump out damage.
Yep. I'm wondering,
Great buttons.
too, I'm wondering, because I think H-Dope won against Zintai as the Cetrion. So we saw Almighty Adonis go up against Too Easy Cetrion. Could be something that plays in a factor here, to be honest. Just because Almighty Adonis already has, like, he's coming fresh from the Too Easy match, but also H-Dope was playing really solid with doing reversal punishes, actually hopping in and getting value. I may not see the spawn as the first pick, I'm not gonna lie, especially so close to trying to reach to grand finals. Realistically, only 3 matches, this one, and 2 more to try to get back.
There you go. Yeah. Now, H-Dope's goal here is to make it an all-Greek grand finals. He is 2 wins away from making that happen. His brother's already there. K-Top's already there.
But that's just something. It's crazy. Like the last offlines I've been commentating, there's always just been that twin. It was the Scorpion procs.
Right. If you're commentating Mortal Kombat, you got a pretty good chance at commentating a twin. Or with a twin. You never know.
Probably. Yep. Exactly. But we'll definitely see. Almighty Adonis has been playing really solid. I mean, like, it's crazy how a character like Jax has just been doing. He's been getting away with a lot. Like we were talking about with Too Easy, just not being able to challenge some of those strings that he was throwing out, especially from the mid into like those overhead and actually going back. Yeah, I figured.
Cetrion, okay.
You were too comfortable. You were more comfortable than you were than on the spawn. That's how I kind of see it. So.
Well, it's first 3 after all. If it doesn't go too well, he's got a couple of other cards up his sleeve. But he's going to start out with Cetrion. I think if you're Almighty Adonis here, this is a matchup that you are used to. Like, you're Jax. You've been counterpicked a million times by whoever's Cetrion, right? Like, you're used to it.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, like, you know it. Like, you have to, as a character, although nobody thinks Jax sucks, like, as a character who is lower on the ends of things, you are accustomed to playing against people's conceptions of counterpicks. 100%. He knows that. But he just did a great job against Too Easy's version of this character, which is a very strong version of the character. We've seen him take big dubs in the past. Anyway, we'll see how it goes as we're here in losers semis, top 4.
Starting off with Rock Wall.
Hey, to start out, the very first thing.
There you go. And then gets the restand, goes for the grab. Yeah, H-Dope was ready. H-Dope is 100% ready for this match.
He's looking really good. Yeah, what a start.
Goes for the back 3, gets the down 1. Not going to be able to continue with Rock Wall. That was a good punish off of Rock Wall from Almighty Adonis.
And the throw escape. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of those things again that you want to challenge Jax. You don't want him to like get advantage from there, and there you have it, using deadly winds to end it.
Yeah.
Accept nature's harmony.
And using that forward movement to end it. As the zoner, you can't just be backing up. Sometimes you got to move forward too, and H-Dope already showed that well. So back to the EX grab. Almighty Adonis is hoping to find the corner. Tough to find the corner against this character, although the defensive meters are gone.
Indeed. Oh, nice block up 2. And Adonis gonna get those arms heated up.
Really trying to stagger it?
Oh, no, punished off of the whip grab. Those projectiles are very much plus on hit.
They're really good, yeah.
Okay, Flawless blocking the boulder, bringing out the shotgun, okay. Another one that, but this time it does whip, so not gonna be able to get it. Good down 4 check.
Yeah, the challenge is fine there for Almighty Adonis. Oh, he steals a turn and takes the round.
All right.
Not completing that string has been a huge part of his game, making the opponent think that the overhead's coming, and then you steal another turn right back.
Brings out Deadly Winds, goes for the rock wall, still able to get the hit in, tries to use teleport.
Oh, yo, let's go,
okay.
Cetrion. Punish? No, not there.
That was a good choice to use it. Use the full string to just avoid getting whip punish. Tries to bring out Boulder, getting flawless block, and there we go for the restand. Tries to down 4 check. That down 4 is going to try to create spacing, but Adonis is not falling for it.
Woo.
Throws H-Dope to the corner. Beautiful flawless block. Goes for the down 1. Gets the point. Oh, no! That would have been a good crushing blow there for H-Dope.
Yeah.
Oh, we do
back
have
into the corner.
Back into that corner. Tries to walk up and
he's really trying to mix up his timings, and maybe a little bit too much there as he gave H-Dope a chance to counterattack. H-Dope's got the corner. Hey! No!
Oh no, the Fatal Blow has whipped!
Got the jump scare of that Fatal Blow, even on the combo, is amazing.
Projectiles once again being used. Almighty Adonis does have the Fatal Blow once
They're
again.
both there, and it's a situation we saw before where they both have tools that can blow up the others. Yes, on whip punish, it's going to be game 1 for Almighty Adonis.
Adonis is looking for the opportunity to do the reversal. That's something that I've been noticing, and now he's caught H-Dope with it. Nice use of the ground pound to punish.
He did go for the palm, the non-enhanced palm, just in case. We saw, of course, the duck from H-Dope last round. A little bit of offense from him. Back to the zoning. Big opportunity, not there in time.
Okay, good reversal grab. Gonna throw a Mighty Adonis away with that back throw. Getting caught in the down 1 check. Beautiful flawless block to go for the down 4 check again to get the spacing.
Right?
The walk up.
Again, he's really trying to vary his timings. Huge different rhythms in here.
He notices the type of player H-Dope is too. That's really key. Okay, I see the hit advantage, but not gonna be able to. We'll actually use, I believe it's the stand 3 if I'm not mistaken, from Satrion to finish it. Rock wall once again, getting caught by the shotgun blast. Getting hit by the second rock wall, or rock wall. Tries to restand, not gonna be able to.
Yes. Jax takes the turn into the corner with the spider webs. Oi, okay.
Wake up 3 is a great way to catch your opponent off guard.
Oh, big chance,
no!
big chance, yes. Ripped comes into play, H-Dope. No!
Was dropping that hit confirm, just not going to be able to get it, and this is actually leading for H-Dope to capitalize.
All
greatly.
of this is half of Jax's life gone so quickly. Here we go, though.
Here we go, oh no.
Will he do it? Yeah, he was looking for a breakaway, of course. It didn't come, and that means H-Dope's gonna live. No reset on the scaling, but it'll be close.
Oh yeah. This is a meaty projectile? No, block instead. Yep.
Yeah, H-Dope trying to press the button there after the down 1. That's something you can pretty safely do against a lot of characters, but obviously Jax has this follow-up string.
Arms are just a little bit less heated, but that's okay. Gonna try to build it back up once again. There goes the back throw as a response from H-Dope. Good mid-check.
Hey!
Yes, I love the staggers. Those are working really well.
I mean, it's been so important for him to get offense going that way.
Good blocks on the Hell's Wrath. Tries to dash in just a little bit. Create this movement. There goes the rock boulder. That wasn't a regular straightforward forward.
Woo!
Oh, that is a crushing blow.
240, just like that. The check! And H-Dope would love to play a bit of offense right now, trying to find some hits. If he can get a hit confirmed, he might be able to seal it as well.
I like that a Mighty Adonis is not trying to.
Oh no! Punish!
No,
that was. He missed.
That was
the,
it.
Yeah,
that
he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Unfortunate for him.
Here we go. H-Dope trying to stay alive. Does get the rock wall, evening up the health quite a bit. Finally
And that wall is a big risk too. We already saw whiff punish for the first game.
Okay.
Underneath, he got it! Almighty Adonis up 2-0.
Even H-Dope is like, oh, very good from Adonis. The inching closer in, patience.
Yeah.
You see it. You see it, the level of these players. They're like getting into the layer of like, wait a minute. And that's the thing. I remember very much so. Earlier in MK11, we saw a lot more scrambles happening at this point. We saw scrambles. We saw fatal blows being thrown out in attempt. And then now, like, this is what you get. You get players that are already used to being in this situation for so long, and they're able to just respond appropriately when they have to. And that's what we see from a Mighty Adonis.
He is playing without cracking, which is much easier said than done, and especially in this top 4 and with the crowd. I don't know if y'all can hear it at home, but we got a pretty noisy crowd here, as we often do.
We do. The support has been very
Yeah, it's been
unreal.
awesome. It's been awesome. But that can make it tougher to play. It depends on the player, of course, but for some people that's the case. And it's been great to see Almighty Adonis not give in to that. Now, what's the choice for H-Dope? He's got to win 3 straight. He goes to Spawn. So K-Top gives his brother the little pat on the back. Obviously, a good coaching relationship. And it's the Spawn. So, character we saw previously, a strong character.
You know, sometimes it's just best to go for with your pride and true, right?
Yeah.
You want to go with the character that you've probably been playing with the most, working with the most. And look, there's a good start right here. This is all this damage. Dropping the hit confirm on that one would have been really crucial for H-Dope, but Mighty Adonis is responding very nicely.
Yeah, those staggers continue to really add up. Yeah, just like this, right? You're just pressing it a little later. It's jail. You're in the jail, stuck here.
Okay, answering with a projectile. A little bit risky, but still worth it. There we go, gets the grab. Almighty Adonis very close to closing out this round. There goes the, no punish. Oh,
here we go, here we go.
Able to reach it.
Here we go. H-Dope hunting around for the 3-4.
Can't jump out of that stagger, but Almighty Adonis responds accordingly, gets the pushback, and is already going to be potential set point here.
Really good patience by Almighty Adonis in those moments. Oh, dude, you're not getting away with it.
No.
There's a max range there where a bunch of characters have trouble punishing. Not this dude.
Oh my god, this is just frame trap city right now.
You are in jail.
H-Dope does not want to let you go.
Oh, no, into the corner, unfortunately, for H-Dope. Here's Almighty Adonis taking advantage.
Restand, but not going to be able to fully capitalize on the restand. No whip punish from H-Dope.
By the way, the chip even on 3-4 into other stuff has really been adding up too.
Yes, 100%. Okay, not going to be able to break away, so that's going to be an easy down 2 hit confirm.
Yeah, it's a good idea because he has dropped that combo a couple of times on the tough version of it. So keep it easy.
Oh, the mix-up from the stand 3 into the low. It hurts every time. Very nice to stop from the jump. Not going to have attack meter, though, to continue the charge.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh, man. We're talking about the staggers from Almighty Adonis. I love him from H-Dope, too. But it's pressure time for Almighty Adonis here. The knockdowns here. The lows are here.
Yep, the arms are heated as well. It is going to be very much a tough time for H-Dope to close in. Looking like the projectile trade is in Adonis' favor too as well. Press it down 1. Losing out on the heat. Stand 3 again, but no hit confirmed from it.
Plus frames.
There
oh!
Breaking away early to try to avoid it.
He's
no
fine.
Punish.
Oh! Rips comes to the rescue! Almighty Adonis! We think it's enough?
No way. This is enough.
That's enough.
Oh my god.
And it's going to be Almighty Adonis dancing on rhythm with the hits. He's got losers finals coming up next. He is at least top 3. Sending H-Dope out of the tournament. It will not be an all-Greek grand finals.
Indeed, indeed. But wow, Almighty Adonis knows it too. Played out of his mind. Everybody's also, like, again, if you're not here, you're missing out at the hype that the audience is giving. They all know how hard this character tries to work to like, forward through. And, look, he's even like, I can't believe it. I'm still breathing hard. Oh, goodness. And that will lead to Almighty Adonis fighting against Aztec. Now, Aztec was telling me earlier that he feels pretty good against Almighty Adonis.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see how it works out. Dylan Lloyd coming through, giving a little bit of some enthusiasm as well.
So Almighty Adonis lost to K-Top, right? We saw that at the beginning of this top 8. Here's a little run back of what we saw.
Yes.
And since then, we were looking at 3-1 over 2 Easy and 3-0 over H-Dope in that loser's semifinals.
Yep.
So a couple of really good responses to getting sent down to the loser's side in the first place.
Yeah, really good responses. I mean, when you're at this point, you've been through it all. Aztec's route has also been pretty solid. Has only dropped the game against K-Top. Essentially, both of these players have what like pretty much the same stakes. They want to get back at K-Top.
That's right, yep.
They
both sent down to losers by him.
Yep, and in this top 8, wasn't earlier. This was immediately started the top 8, middle of the top 8.
This could have been your winners finals already. This already could have been it.
Very true.
Not how it went, of course, and so we're in losers finals.
But we're going to see Kodo versus Jax.
It'll be a rematch in grand finals either way.
What an epic rematch, too.
Yeah,
would it be? Judging by how, knowing these two players, honestly, this could go to game 5.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Because knowing how Aztec plays and now seeing how Adonis has been playing, both of them are just really looking solid.
Did he have air cat?
He did.
Interesting.
He might be doing it to avoid the projectiles. That could be a big thing. Right, discs out. Aztec in the corner has to use forward 2 to try to
grand discus.
There goes that overhead.
Hey.
Good check, but oh, tried to grab and gonna get punished for it.
Woo! Oh boy, not in time, not in time. Yeah.
Yeah. Arms are heated once again.
Hey,
Good
get out of
throw
here.
tech.
Oh!
But the grab at the end of the string.
Not willing to give up the corner. Here's Almighty Adonis again!
Oh,
Up
that's-
two!
that break. I don't agree with that breakaway.
Look at this! As we see Almighty Adonis play more and more, he went from what looked like good at the start to being ridiculous right now. He's firing on all cylinders.
And that's going to just leave with no meter right now for Aztec either. He's going to have to try to get out of this corner the best that he can. Does the down 4 into the unblockable. Does get hit confirmed there. Another grab. Good down 1 check. Forces the forward 2. Gets the point. Another one, but that was a punish at least. Air cap, beautiful flawless block, but not going to get some value off of it.
Stole a turn after the cat. That was cool.
I like the movement there from Aztec, but Adonis is not getting scared. He is on a roll right now.
Oh, no
Great
resources
air
here for
to air.
Aztec. He's in trouble.
Yep.
He's in big trouble.
Oh, no.
Oh, he didn't have. Okay.
Ooh, and there goes, but this is fatal blow range. 1 hit is in.
Oh, he just wants chip. Oh, he's got to play PlayStation. Yes. That's the big deal. The missiles. Oh, air cat.
It's okay. Forward 2. Unblockable. And there you have it. Yes.
What a genius response. And that was, by the way, clearly on reaction, because you can see how late he jumped. It wasn't like he blocked and then was up in the sky. He saw it and responded very, very well.
He's been the only player to actually punish Aztec's unblockable this tournament, which says a lot to how much Aztec has been able to get away with that move.
It's not just Jax's hands that are getting hot. You can really tell Almighty Adonis himself is really heating up as this top 8 goes on.
100%. All right, keeping it safe. There goes the counter hit on the check. Adonis moving back and forth, actually. Not really having to get close, just trying to heat up arms.
Yeah.
Walk it down just a little bit. He's actually trying to scout out for the forward 2 range and then react appropriately.
Hey.
Good down 1 on the throw attempt.
Not there on a punish. So Aztec takes advantage. He's going to get the corner out of this. Or maybe not. He backed off, actually. Oh.
Command grab now. And actually, no, not going to use the meter for it. Didn't have the meter, actually.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Good
sure Kodo can
punish.
punish that. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
And nicely forward 2 range 2 from that string. We could definitely expect it, or we could expect Aztec to walk back a little bit. Gets the forward 2 out. Ooh, I saw Aztec try to press. That didn't work out too well for him. Still got grabbed at the end. Oh, gets the amped off of Adonis. He's going to use a projectile. Gets the ground pound, too.
Well, not quite a punish, but all right.
It works for now. No punish off of the roll. Going to end in disc. Good jump kick for a punish. Bringing out the disc once again. Flawless blocking it. Oh,
there it is, yeah.
Yep. Another move that has, like, the only time that has been actually punished has been Adonis to do so. And it was just this moment. There goes the overhead. Going to try to get away with it once again. Tries to go for the grab, but not going to be able to, using meter to amp it and air cat.
Yeah, he's used it really well.
Sparingly when he has
Yes,
to.
definitely, but it's come into play a few times. 1 over projectile, and 2 just like in funky neutral situations where the opponent doesn't expect that angle of attack.
Really good flawless block there from that move. Okay, bringing out discs. Aztec walking back just a little bit. Adonis also playing with the spacing too. I see them both trying to figure out who's gonna throw the first punch or throw the first sword.
Yeah.
In a sense.
The first Makwahito. Hey, got him, yes.
There we go. Adonis going for the ground pound once again. Beautiful sweep, but not gonna be able to capitalize. Tries to walk back. I
Okay,
like it.
challenge is here from Almighty Adonis. Now those staggers are starting to get also interrupted by Aztec. We've seen that a few times.
Yes.
It's constant battle, of course, between the two on that front.
Good throw tech there from Adonis. Does get the hard knockdown. Aztec trying to delay on the wake up. Ooh, but the projectile actually stopping Aztec from advancing. There goes Air Cat. Brings out the interactable and throws it out. Oh my god, just the grab. You're blocking too much. Let me grab you. Might as well. Forward 2 comes out, ends in disc. Oh, okay. Goes for the reversal.
Cat.
But Cat, yep.
It's been 100% so far. It's been using it very, very well.
It's one of those moves that like you think is really fast. It's really not.
Yeah,
but
you just don't expect it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that could have been a lot more, but Aztec keeping it safe. Trying to inch his way in. Tries to bring out the buff, not gonna be able to, but does keep Adonis in the corner. Looks for the forward 2 range. Ooh,
That was actually a whiff punish. Really nice timing by Almighty Adonis.
Not gonna be able to get the crushing blow from the disc, but that was a good trade. Brings out Sun too. Flawless blocks the Air Cat.
Huh.
Oh no! There goes the throw, but Adonis calling it out and going for a jump instead. Down 1 checks. Oh,
Oi.
he has
Oi.
meter.
Oi.
He has meter.
Ah.
No, it's so
It's still tough
scary.
timing. Like, it's not easy.
Oh, both characters also with Fatal Blow. Ooh, this is not looking good. Air Cat, chip damage pretty much.
Oh! Down 1 into the light. Showing Jax the light, and as the beams come down, it's 2-1 for Aztec.
Has a quicker startup than I think we thought.
Well, what moves faster than light, I ask you?
I've always, maybe it's the recovery that I'm getting it confused with, because I always thought that Sun had a longer startup, but I think it's the recovery from
He's
it.
definitely there for a while praising.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's got a long praise animation.
That is crazy. And Aztec only had like 6 points of health.
Yeah.
It could have been anything at that moment.
All right, well, look, I really like what we're seeing out of Aztec. Not a surprise, I think, but he continues to really play well. And when it comes to that all-important mix-up game for Jax of really staggering, look, you got to heat the hands up. You know, you see, otherwise the string is just, I think, 13% damage. It's not super threatening. So you really have to play differently than a lot of characters, especially at the start while you're getting things going.
You really do.
Meanwhile, this big boy on the right, 3 hits is doing, what, is this 200 or something?
Yeah.
180, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a good 18%. It still hurts. This is 1,000 characters, so he doesn't have a lot. Like, he doesn't have a chunky health. That whiffed.
Huh.
Interesting. Aztec taking advantage and keeping pressure. Tries to walk back to avoid it. Does get the sweep and goes into the unblockable.
Hey!
Yo, the short hop god lives. Gonna get the command grab after that short hop. Tries to duck the high, but not gonna be able to. Still getting hit by the string. And then there goes Air Cat.
It's been so effective. Only blocked 1 time. And it's match point now for Aztec. To get into grand finals again, it's going to be a rematch for both these players versus K-Top.
Yep.
Oh, Binary Adonis has got a lot of work to get there. So, good spot for him now. Pressure's here.
Ooh.
Ah,
And
escape
that is an escape
failed.
failed. Yep. Really good stuff here for Aztec to take advantage. He's actually going to not keep the corner. Oh, there goes the throw escape. So I believe the throw crushing bow has reset. Another tech.
Hey. No offensive bar, unfortunately for him. He takes a risk on the way in.
And the straight hit for Aztec is able to get in. Brings out the Sun to gain back some health. The short hop
Oh
still
man, he feels so
hitting.
confident at this moment. You can see him with the short hops. He's really opening his game up. And although Almighty Adonis is not out of it, I think Aztec feels like he's in a really strong position.
Absolutely.
Just having seen those mix-ups there. So Almighty Adonis now trying to set things up for himself. He'll have the corner. Or
nice
not.
Pick up 3. Ooh, this is not looking good. Oh! Crushing blow.
Pretty
And
sick.
he's still keeping the fatal blow too, as well. Keeping fatal blow, has full usage of meter. He only had to use that crushing blow. And he gets back his heat in the arms, so he's in a really good spot.
Alright. Alright.
Here goes that overhead into the full strings.
Ooh,
oh, that was
blows it up. Uh-oh, Aztec's in big trouble.
So
One more
bad
mix.
trouble. Yep.
Oh, is it enough? No,
No.
not quite. But chip damage, yeah, you're stuck there. And it's 2-2, Almighty Adonis and Aztec.
I think Aztec even knows that this shouldn't have gone to game 5. He probably is just pretty frustrated at that, but it's all good. Let's take a minute, hop right back into it, and clean up business. Brings out Aircat to start off the round. No punish on the short hop. Grab whiffing. Once again, a flawless block, but I think it's actually that Aircat is one of the safer moves, so that's why it's been not punished as you would think, or a turn attempt to be taken away. Okay. Adonis closing in, trying to keep the pressure going. Beautiful anti-air.
No
Aztec.
breakaway, very smart. Aztec was hunting for that.
Another whiff. Flawless blocking forward two. Aztec flawless blocking. Oh my god, what is it? You all are so sweaty right now, and I understand.
Oh,
Oh
get
my
him!
gosh.
Yep.
It's about time that Adonis has not been opened up by a wake up of 3.
Woo!
Good.
Really trying to take a turn again was Almighty Adonis. Here's
Yes.
Aztec. Now he's going to have, yes, meter burn on this. The tattoos are glowing. He's up here, up close, even chip damage real. Oh, he actually waltzes through. No confirm?
He didn't confirm into the fatal. This is
Uh-oh.
Aircat.
Uh-oh. Grab the bravery of this
Oh
man.
my gosh, it was so. I was actually worried if the animation was going to be too slow, because there's 5 seconds on that clock. There you have it. Adonis not able to react in time.
Yeah, surprising. We did see it before, but look, you're in game 5, potentially final round, and reactions are a little tougher at this moment.
Probably was expecting a breakaway, so ended with that down 2, but it still keeps in range as well.
Underneath. Adonis really struggling to find some offense again. Right into where Aztec wanted it to escape.
And that's a
Oh,
crushing
boy.
blow. This is not good, but wait a minute. Adonis has fatal
Hey,
blow.
at the start, rip, breakaway. Okay, now the rest is real potential damage.
Oh!
Oh! Aircat to seal the deal. And what a result between these two, 3 games to 2. It is Aztec who moves on, but what a set by both.
Oh my goodness.
I think you were right to say that in the previous game, it could have been Aztec already.
100%.
And so shout outs to Adonis for persevering and making that not happen, right? He really turned it up at that. But then Aztec sealed the deal, and he looked good in doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a brave moment that he had to do at the end of that first round of the final game. It could have gone either way, right? Very close. But that clutch factor was there for him, and now his reward is to play against K-Top. The rematch from Winners Finals will happen again.
It's very much like I mentioned before, how I really realistically sort of expected Adonis to persevere as long. Honestly, the 4th match really spoke to how strong Adonis looked in that very minute. Honestly, with Aztec being able to recuperate fast and then respond accordingly, says a lot about the player that Aztec is, but it also says a lot on the type of player that Adonis is, where he was pushing through all the way from the final game to the final moment. And even then, like, Aztec still recovering from a couple of dropped hit confirms, still was able to just proceed forward. So I'm excited to see how this rematch between K-Top and Aztec go. Again, Aztec has a lot more games than just the 3 that K-Top needs to win. He's going to need to play at least the 3 to get the bracket reset, and then another 3 to take home that win. We'll see. I mean, he's capable of it. We talked a little bit about this before when we first originally saw K-Top and Aztec. It's all about the meter and being aware of the resources, right? You can't let Jackie, or you can't go ahead and try to anti-air Jackie and not be confident or take note that she might cancel into her shrapnel. So
without giving that up entirely, because you have to challenge sometimes.
Yes.
But you're right that that is something that I'm expecting for him to think a little bit more about as it comes up. Obviously, he's thinking about it anyway. The question is, what's the moment when you challenge when she does have it? Because, again, you got to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just a question of the mix-up. And for K-Top, he was on the right end of it more of the time. Of course, back to Jackie for him.
Yeah,
It will be the goop graded.
It will be indeed the goop graded. We saw a lot of also opportunities for K-Top to really dish out damage. That's another thing too about this matchup. Jackie's one of the few characters that has a lot of damage and makes Kodo feel it.
Yeah.
This isn't just like, hey, I hit you for 30% and I gotta hit you like 4 times. Jackie can hit you literally within 3.
Yeah.
For Kodo.
That's
and again,
true.
this is the character that has the most, not the most health, because that's now Shao Kahn and I think
My boy RoboCop.
Yeah. So, but still a good chunk of health. that he has to
Absolutely
give.
right, yeah. Okay, so we saw that opening before. If you recall, K-Top went to that a couple of times. Here we go.
Yep, there we go once again. K-Top doesn't have attack meter though. Aztec with no meter. There we go. And here we see that confidence
yes.
in the anti-air. Gets the command grab and also sets up a nice range to try to go for a safe jump. Good patience there from Aztec.
So now if she leaps in again, she's going to be much less scary. If she finds a hit, she's going to be less scary.
Yep. Tries to keep his turn, but K-Top responds very well with the mid. Flawless blocks the cat, tries to do a down 1 check. This is a punish. Not going to be using any crushing blows here, just going to keep it simple and actually push K-Top to the corner.
I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't going to be enough. Oh, come on. Oh, no. All for want of that chip kill when he thought that it was going to be enough. 2 hits later, that's Jackie's round.
You know what's crazy is that K-Top was like, I'm not going to use Fatal Blow here because it's going to scale. He's going to do forward 2, just pop the Fatal Blow. Waking up and
He
pop
was
it.
right.
Yep. That was a very good call out because it worked. That was an entire string's worth of damage that was able to dish out. So now Aztec having to kind of recuperate from that. Good patience here. Nice whiff punish. Walking back just a little bit. Tries to dash up just a bit, but still getting opened up. Plus frames.
Yeah, continuing to move in.
Nice.
Hey,
Actually stopped
hey.
K-Top from waking up jump.
Excellent confirm. And, you know, even thinking back to the previous round, there was a big life lead until there wasn't for Aztec. So these first couple of rounds for him, pretty good.
Good patience, using actually all of the attack meter to try to keep going. And
Yeah, and we are, as we discussed, something we expected to see a little bit more of was Aztec being patient there.
Good down 1, and then actually completing the string, getting the command grab. Actually going for the amped and keeping this corner. Brings out another grab. This is actually a back throw. Probably was trying to expect K-Top to tech it.
Yeah.
There we go, another throw. Oh, and there it is. Ooh, that is 30% and into the cat. And Aztec takes the first game.
The use of the cat there is pretty interesting. If that had been blocked, now you're up close against Jackie, and again, she needs like 2 hits to kill you, which is a scary spot. But he thought he needed to take up a spot on screen, and he was right about it as he blew up the attempted forward movement.
This was a great mid check here from K-Top. Also another thing too that we haven't really like discussed a lot, but it's the fact that Jackie's damage comes from grounded. But there goes that down 2. Really solid, can actually use the meter to get the side switch. Interactable out,
Hey.
no punish on the dash, but still tries to get through. Back throw from K-Top to keep Aztec in the corner. Plus frames, it's still Jackie's turn. The slight walk back, there you go. And this is damage that you can't break away.
That's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you might as well not block. You might as well just stand there and just accept your fate.
Right.
Okay, Aztec finding a hit with the forward 2 and using Cat as an ender.
Oh, way too far.
No punish, but that was a very good attempt there from Aztec to call out a leave.
The timings he uses for forward 2 are really interesting. He varies them so well.
Yes.
You can't always do true meaties. People are going to be able to react and flawless block, but his timings are awesome on that. Very difficult to know when that's coming.
He didn't, I think he only took chip damage in this last round, so.
Okay, yeah.
That was pretty nice.
Not bad.
Oh my god,
This
Aztec!
dude!
That was waiting. He walked back and waited, but there's a crushing blow there from K-Top. Nice anti-air. Gonna get the side switch as well as with the meter burn. There we go.
Oh!
Yup, 35%. Nice down one. And again, this is Aztec. He's walking back, he's looking, he's checking out what K-Top has to offer in those instances, and he's already 2 games down. Aztec looks super comfortable.
He does, and I would not say the same about K-Top.
No, no, not at all. Waking up 3 here. Once again, that patience. Escape failed. Aztec tried to tech the throw. Tried to go for the down 1 response. Has to break away now to avoid more forward 4s. No, using the meter to burn and get to only 3%.
Hey, he hasn't brought it out very often.
The command grab, right?
Yeah, the command grab, yeah. We haven't seen it in a few rounds.
I think he's probably doing that on purpose. It's like you mentioned. He's timing his forward 4s. He's timing his meetings on purpose. So it's a little bit of a, like, hey, now you have to worry about command grab. Here's this, like, surprise.
Absolutely.
There goes the forward 2.
Again, the timing is awesome.
And different than what we saw before.
Yeah, his use of cat as well. It's the same exact idea. He just brings it out at times you don't expect, at ranges you don't expect, when he thinks you're going to try to move forward, and he's been right. That's a lot of resources.
Very much so. And that's also, like, the goop is still there, but Aztec not getting hit by the goop. That leaves that command grab to happen. There goes another escape failed, but Jackie doesn't have
No big deal.
any crushing blows, so yeah, no big deal. Aztec can tech freely. Good sweep. Nice stagger there.
Pickup
Nice.
was incredible.
Oh, there we go. Punishes the roll with the grab.
With escape failed, by the way.
Yes. Now that's a character you have to worry about.
Oh!
Here we go.
Oh!
This is it. Wait a minute. Did Aztec just, he did, right? He just started the bracket reset.
He sure did. And he did it quickly.
He did it so, I think I blinked in 3 games past.
He sure did.
That is
And remember, I mean,
crazy.
it could have been even faster. That very first round ended up being stolen by K-Top, where Aztec started out great. So, look, for K-Top, it's going to be a question of how to respond to that. What do you learn, right? So H-Dub comes up, they talk about it a little bit, some advice.
Can I just say, it's really funny that H-Dope has the same color outfit as Tento. And so it was like both of them were matching and having their like coaches on the side. It was really cool. It was really well timed.
I think I'm expecting a little bit different approach for K-Top here. Maybe not spending the meter quite as often. We do tend to see that that has not been paying off over the last 3 games. But also, it's not the case that she needs to be constantly in your face. You can play a little bit of a rangier Jackie. You're not a zoning Jackie, but you're somebody who can leap in, maybe not all the time, maybe a little bit different approach, maybe whiff punishing some of these forward 2s as well.
We talked about this, I think, when we actually saw K-Top for the first time. K-Top's pattern on the leap has been obvious now to Aztec.
Yes.
I think one of those things that he needs to exactly do is change up. Just like Aztec changed his timing.
We didn't see a back 2 the whole first set for Jackie. So I do think that we're seeing more of a grounded approach, for sure.
And there you have it. Aztec already getting that forward 2. Interrupting the back
3
2
times?
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it does show that K-Top's playing differently, even if it hasn't worked out yet.
It's probably trying to find that sweet spot, to be honest, for K-Top.
Yeah.
Also, the goo placements, too, are going to be probably crucial here for K-Top as well. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. Breakaway early. Going to get caught by that grab. Aztec walking back just a little bit.
Yeah,
Not gonna
it's
have too
not
much
just
space.
leap. He's really playing a different game.
Right. K-Top having to do leap, but not gonna actually cancel. There we go. And there, I like too that he knew that it was gonna kill. He didn't have to use the armor breaker. Sometimes some players, they're so quick to be like, oh, I got it, here, kill, and then they waste out on a potential resource. And Aztec was very smart with it. Not in time to whiff punish, but K-Top still able to get something there. Does get the punish. Plus frames. That is Jackie's turn, but gorgeous tech there from Aztec. Tries to do a short hop. Not going to work, but a down 2 will.
He's starting to get a little wild there. I like it.
I also like, too, the attempt to try to false block on that string. Aztec canceled into the cat. And now we have the command grab. Ooh, but good jump in here from
the first error we've seen, and he's going to pay for it. This is fatal blow. You're going to lose that game.
Yep. That was checkmate. You break away, you're getting hit by fatal blow. You don't break away, you're getting hit by fatal blow.
So game 1, nevertheless, despite the changes from K-Top, still goes to Aztec.
And that's the first game of the bracket reset as well, too. Good defense here. Tries to go for the down 1 check. That does have Aztec on the goop, but the goop is no longer there. Gonna use the meter burn to get some more damage. Escape failed here, and Aztec's now put it into the corner. Another forward throw.
Right into the big fish mouth. It's corner control. No, stolen away.
Whoa.
Thrown out of startup of leap is what I saw.
Yes.
Interesting.
I literally saw, as soon as Jackie's feet tried to lift off the ground, I saw him just like
Yeah.
yoink her.
Yoink.
And meeting with Cat, again, it's all about that timing. It's literally Aztecs in K-Top's head and not letting K-Top whatsoever get a moment to adapt, to adjust.
Big risk.
Crushing blow, 37%. First time I'm actually seeing the back 2 again on that grounded setup using leap more.
Not going to be too bad. Yeah, the resources weren't there.
Okay, gets the throw punish. Walking back just a little bit, not going to be able to get the whiff punish. Yeah, and the down 2 is going to have to seal that deal.
It was a different float timing than he had used before, so I like that a lot from K-Top. Continues to try to find changes in his gameplay.
Ooh, that down 2 could have been a pretty risky option there for Aztec, but the patience here from Aztec once again on those shrapnel shots, also looking really solid. Stopping K-Top from jumping too. Tries to go for a grab, but K-Top read it. And
just built bar.
Yep. Okay, nice back row from Aztec to actually go for the stand 3. Oh my god, chip.
That's it, yeah,
Yep.
that's it, absolutely.
Ooh, and Aztec closing in 2-0 right now over K-Top. Literally has been playing 5 games just straight on through. It's crazy.
Yeah, and again, even as we do see some changes out of K-Top's style, in that last round, he went back to some of what had not worked before with how he was pressuring just like this. Yep. Again, not working, and now the damage output's going to be much less. So although Aztec is down a third of his life, he just doesn't seem too stressed about that.
No, and he has a lot of games to work with too, is the other thing. I think he's just more of like, I don't want this to drag on longer than it should. So let's try to like clean this up here. Great punish off of the back 2 and able to actually use forward 2 to do so.
Jeez, the different looks that he has when he approaches like this. Against some Kodals, flawless block in the forward 2 is not that hard. It's 20 plus frames, but his different looks that he throws at you are so difficult to deal with, and that's why he is now at match point and tournament point here at Frosty Faustings. K-Top has a giant road ahead of him. Stuck in a fish mouth, it's going to be tough.
I'm also at the edge of my seat just looking at how back and forth these players go, and Aztec just being so dominant. And there goes a punish. That's going to be a bounce combo here. And K-Top probably is trying not to use as much breakaway because that's what he needs to be able to use leap effectively.
That's right.
It is a huge resource for Jackie.
Hey,
nice.
that's exactly where he has needed to stand, and it's hard to find, I understand, but he finally did.
57 points of health right now. Blocks the overhead. Forcing the breakaway.
Hey,
Oh.
not killed, even on chip. Oh, he chip avoided. Okay. That wasn't enough either? Okay.
Oh, but that was such an expensive round for K-Top, and I think Aztec knew it. I think Aztec was just like, use your resources. It's all good, because when I'm going to come in, you're not going to be able to get out of it. So, smart and very good decisions. Oh, he tried to parry, I think, the shrapnel. And then wasn't able to, but here we go. Short hops, tries to bait a wake-up option. There goes the down one, anti-air.
Right back into the corner.
And goes for the command grab to get the side switch. Oh, good call out from K-Top to jump too.
They've come sparingly, so shoutouts to his avoidance there.
Nice, another anti-air.
Uh-oh. Could be one hit.
This literally could be one hit.
For both of them, and you can tell they both know it.
Oh no, Aztec, why?
Dang. If that had been a few frames later and his character had turned around, maybe a different story, but that timing was not it.
No, he messed up that timing completely. I would even say, like, you should not be clicking the restart just because you need a moment to get off of that. You're going to get tilted, and it's really important for Aztec not to do that here. Really keep up with the spacing like he's been doing, keeping this pressure again. He has to remain on that focus. Good down one, gets the side switch too.
Right back into the mix.
Beautiful forward two. And the stackers, there goes that timing.
Yeah, he's been killing that all night.
Here we go, K-Top trying to get out of this corner, using the rocket punch to get the 42% damage. Cancels into Cat. Oh,
blocking it out. Yep, the danger for both.
Oh my gosh.
And it's Aztec who finds it again. He is at match point and tournament point. Again in a situation where K-Top needs to win 2 rounds to stay alive.
Yes. You're absolutely right here. Aztec just needs to clean it up. He doesn't have fatal blows, so that's a huge thing, but he does have his crushing blows, which has been pretty used efficiently. There goes the forward two, already starting off the round strong with 24%. It's like a quarter for Jackie too, so nice.
Yes. He has an offensive bar as well, and he is going to use it. Now he's stuck in the corner.
Okay, I like the down two. It's probably was just trying to space it. Not going to get a forward two opening.
Oh man, he's really insistent about moving forward. Okay, not for, no, he goes back to the well, yes. A little different look that he gave briefly there.
Yeah, he has to find this walk back again and try to get into the forward two range. Oh, there's the bounce up combo.
What happened?
Yep.
Wow.
He probably was, oh no.
Here we go. Big moment, K-Top hunting for the hit yet again.
No, oh my gosh.
He finds it, he doesn't have enough. It's Aztec who finds the grab. He's gonna need one more of anything.
Sun.
Oh, the whip punish is there. It's Aztec who takes it. He leaps to his feet. Congrats to Aztec, Frosty Faustings champion, letting everybody know it as he is hopping like a bunny through the crowd. Very well earned. He came into this having played against K-Top in winners finals. He lost decisively, to be honest. Coming into that grand finals, he needed to win 6 in a row, or 6 in total. Boy, he did that in record time.
He did it in record time. I think probably the fastest 5 games, and then made the shaking movement, but he adjusted quickly, which was really important for this last game. So, congratulations. Aztec is your Frosty Faustings 2023 winner. We have in second, K-Top. In third, we have Adonis. Fourth, we have H-Dope, I think it was. Fifth is Zintai and Too Easy. And then in seventh, we have Tento and Icy Boogie. What a top 8, my goodness. Again, if you haven't been to an offline for Mortal Kombat 11, you must come out. The intensity, the audience, the hype. I just like jumped out of my chair too.
You did, you sure did. That was sick.
I couldn't help, it was that intense. So amazing stuff from these players. They've been working really hard. Wow, insane stuff.
Congrats to everybody involved. Yeah, really treat to watch as well, just as a spectator, to see so many different characters, to see different takes on some of the same characters as well, and how people dealt with them differently from different players. And to see, look, I love to see the international MK scene. It's so strong. And to be able to see these two players from Greece came out here and put on quite a show. Both of them top 4. Now, neither one got the first dub. That's obviously what they're looking for, right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, to both get top 4, pretty good stuff.
Really, really good stuff. And of course, they'll be getting their medals. Aztec will be getting his trophy and whatnot. The trophy looks really cool, by the way. Like, I've seen it over here. It's like, yo, it's pretty shiny and everything. But amazing stuff from both of these players. So really good stuff. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us at home, here at the venue. It has been an insane, very hype first top 8 for our Frosty Faustings 2023. And I hope it was very enjoyable for you. It was a pleasure commentating with you,
Oh,
David.
it's a blast as always, of course. Yes, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm sure everybody at home enjoyed watching that. Shout out to the MK scene. I continue to love what we're doing here. Almost 4 years into this game.
Yes.
And we talked about how it was announced 4 years ago last month, pretty recently in terms of 4 years ago. But for the MK scene, that's kind of a new deal over the last, well, at least since 9, right? And so the fact that we're still playing, we're having a great time, we're seeing all these different characters, we're seeing folks who started playing and have been on the come up so strongly and are so strong. I think it's such a cool situation. I hope you all enjoyed it at home. Thanks a lot for watching the Mortal Kombat 11 Top 8.
Yeah,
Have a
thank you
good
so
one.
much.